What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? It is good to be back. I gotta say, I was getting a little nervous about finally coming back. It's been like a week, right? What is going on, everybody? Jason, what is up, brother? Thank you, everybody, for checking out the stream. I really appreciate it. Jason, I know you know this game well. Me and Jason were talking over the Brews and Board Games Discord. If you guys haven't known, I actually started a Patreon page over the weekend. So Jason was awesome enough to join. It's been a lot of fun on the Discord. So is Apollo as well. We've been having a lot of fun on the Discord channel. Jason has hopped on and he has already been costing me and Apollo a lot of money recommending all of these games and the Game Steward as well. So Ray, when he told me about it, I hopped on. I already purchased something. So so thank you, Jason. He's been finding the best deals. So it's been awesome. But thank you guys for joining. And if you do want to know more about the Patreon page, if you want to support what I do here, I will put a link in the description below, so feel free to check that out. I also do have like a one-time donation thing to PayPal. So if you guys just want to support, that is a way that you can do that. I'm going to have some cool stuff over there on the Patreon page. Really make it worth your time. So if you are interested, at least go ahead and check that out. But on to the game. We got some other people. Freddie, what's up? Happy Tuesday, everyone. Tim, evening. And Brian says, hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for checking out the stream. Really appreciate it. We are going to be playing the Edge Dawnfall. How sick was that intro, by the way? I love that, dude. I was just like, I took that from the campaign page for the Edge 1.6, and I had to clip some of the videos together, and I just posted that as a little intro. I think it just looked fantastic, dude. Mike says, hello all. What is up? Apollo, what's up, man? Good evening, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. It is good to be back. I did some reviews. I've kind of transitioned to being more of a live stream guy, as most of you probably know. I just like doing this a lot better than the reviews, but either way, did the reviews. I'm happy I did. It did feel good to maybe do one on occasion, and I think that's what I'm going to try to do going forward. Intro was sick for real. Yeah, dude, I know. Dude, it was badass. I'm ready to chill and watch this. Yeah, Jason, what's up, man? This is going to be good. I already have a solo playthrough of this on the channel. I was watching that back, too, and I was like, oh, my God. Like, I've evolved since then. It wasn't bad, but it's just a clear difference till now. But we are going to be playing against the Darkness. Now, there is a campaign mode for the Darkness. We are not going to be playing that. We are going to be playing a one-off scenario. We had to choose 5 of the units that we're going to be facing. We'll just start getting into it. We're going to be playing as the Razak. I don't know if it's Razak or Rajak, something like that. I know it's a Z, but I was watching the video from where I took those clips, and the guy, it sounded like he said Rajak. I don't know. I'm going to call him the Razak. But if you guys saw that little cool surfer with the purple, electric underneath of the board, that's who we're playing as today. Super cool stuff. So this is the Razak. We are going to be playing. If you guys don't know this game, I'm not going to go into a full rules explanation. We'll just kind of talk as we go. But this is a skirmish game through and through. It does have the solo mode, which we're going to be playing now. But you're going to choose a faction in this box. It's a huge box. I believe there's 6 factions that come in there, all super unique, very unique. So what you do is you choose 5 units, and same thing with the opponent, in this case, the Darkness. And so who we're going to be playing as today, we're going to be playing as the Infinity Angel, as you can see here. The minis are sick. This is an Awakened Realms game. Top-notch stuff. I don't know if I have the focus on or not, but maybe let's turn this on. And Jason is definitely going to be somebody to help me out if I miss anything. Because, Jason, I know you have this game, right? Yeah, you have this game. You were talking about it on the Discord. Brought it to our attention. This game is on GameFound. Yes. It is still on GameFound. So if you are curious, it is a pretty penny, but it is super cool. If you guys really like, skirmish games, this could be right up your alley. Just don't call it a raw sack. Raw sack. We got Michael. Hey, everybody. This game is new to me. Just can't wait for your Batman's video. Cool. Yeah, Brian. That's going to be a cool one. That's going to be really cool. The funny thing about that is I believe there is a solo variant on Board Game Geek, which I might try. Alternatively, yeah, Hero Apollo's right. Alternatively, I might try to get a little creative with that and try to use what Conan does with the activation tokens instead of using the energy cubes. I might actually try to use the activation tokens like Conan does for the solo AI. I'm thinking about it. We'll see when we get there. Okay. Oh, you don't? Oh, man. We're going to be good. We're going to be good, though. Yeah, we're going to be good. but going to get it. Okay, cool, cool. So again, this is like a 5v5. You choose your units, and we're going to be playing as the raw sack, right? The raw sack, right, Jason? I think I turned on the autofocus, so let's check it out. So in this game, where'd the card go? For example, we have the Infinity Angel. Okay, so over here on the side, you can see the stats, initiative, combat, defense, and movement. Okay, there are two sides to each card. There's a basic side and a kind of a specialty side, and you can see the stats have changed. Some stats for the better, some stats for worse. But each unit also has this stat right here, 4. And what that means is we have 4 endurance tokens. So if we ever were to get into combat and we were actually to take a wound, we would remove one of these shields. After all 4 of these shields are removed, we would then, the next wound we take, that unit would be defeated. And the way that you win the game is there's a point tracker down here, and this will slide constantly throughout the game depending on who kills units. But also, if you defeat the enemy's entire group, entire force, you win the game then. Or if you run out of cards in your stack. Now, the only difference with the solo version is if we kill all of the Darkness's units, that doesn't count for them because they are going to be constantly getting new units on. They can spawn. They bend the rules a little bit. All right, Season 3 coming soon. Yeah, what is it, the 24th? May 24th? That mini is huge. Yeah, dude. I did get this out. This is in the stretch goals. This is the World Eater. The freaking World Eater. Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. Is that not insane? Is that not insane? I think I have an unboxing for this. But yeah, look, this is a regular guy here. And that's the World Eater. Just insane. Insane. Okay, so check out the unboxing. Yeah, I got the unboxing vid. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, check it out. I do a little bit better close-ups. I do have a more improved camera, so the unboxing should be better going forward. But that camera was still pretty good. All right, next up we have the Stream Guard. All right, so you can see they have stats here. These stats are pretty decent too, but we only have 2 endurance tokens. And then we have the guard mode, 0 initiative. Oof. 1 attack, 3 defense, and 3 movement. So what actually bumps up defense? Okay, because you're in the guard mode. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and this is the guard here. Pretty cool. You can also, we'll get to it and I'll explain a little bit more. Then we have the Stream Surfers, and that was that cool guy in the video with the purple underneath that you saw. These guys are pretty sick. We got the Stream Surfers. Pretty decent stats over here too, but you can see there are 0 endurance tokens. So the first one we take in battle, we already remove 1. Now we do get 3 with this group. We get 3 of these guys. So that's pretty cool. And you can see, if we look at these cards here, in this over here, man, if I can hold this right, over here above the endurance token spot, we can see that there are 3 pips here. Of course, the camera's not going to focus, but there are 3 pips here, whereas this is 1. That means in this group for the Stream Surfers, we have 3 units, and we'll go into that a little bit more. So those are the Stream Surfers. Those guys are pretty sick. I love those guys. And then we got the Stormbringers. These guys are sick. So there are 2. We got 2 guys here. And they're like cool. They're like shooting out this like energy stuff right here. Sweet. So there are 2 guys here. Stats aren't crazy, right? But the cool thing about these guys is these guys are pretty unique. When they go to their advanced side, they actually convert into these guys. They're like slamming the ground with their energy. Look at that. Awakened Realms minis, man. Fantastic. So there are 2 of those guys as well. So these guys will come off of the board when you flip to the advanced side. And they're like, they went from like this to like pounding the ground with their energy. And they have some cool area of effect attacks as well. But their stats get absolutely atrocious when they flip. I think that's more for like specialty effects, stuff like that. See, the mini is huge, very detailed. Will do, yeah. Looks like on the new game shows. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Then also we are playing with a elite unit. Now there's stretch goals box that came with this, and inside of that box, there came these specialty units. You don't have to play with these guys, and if you do choose them, your opponent gets a little bit of a reward if you do. And we're playing with the source blades. These things are pretty cool. There are 3 units in this group, 1 endurance token, and they flip, and they got pretty decent stats, 0 defense. And that's one thing that the manual kind of said is the Razak, or the Rawsack. I'm just going to call them that from now on, right? I'm just going to call them that. They actually are kind of like glass cannons. They're going to deal a lot of damage, probably have a high initiative for combat, but they're kind of weak on the defensive. And here are the source blades. Pretty cool. Now, if you guys have been noticing, these minis, they have this hex platform. And that's why this game deals with a lot of hex positional things. And we'll get into that in 1 second. Who we're going to be playing as, we're not going to take a look at every single card. But we're going to be playing as, or against, the Darkness. And they're going to have the Imposter. Now, the Darkness, all of their cards, their alternative mode is the dark mode, and they get really serious. And you can see here 3 initiative, which is pretty good, 3 attack, 1 defense, 3 movement. Over here it is a lower initiative, but they got 3 attack, 4 defense, 3 movement, but they're rolling a red die. There are only 2 different colored dice in this game, red and yellow. Yellow is what you're given in any sort of attack. Like if we go initiate combat and we're rolling, to deal damage, we roll the yellow die. You could spend a gem, a crystal that they're called, and this is our available crystal spot. We can spend a crystal to bump it up to a red, and the red obviously has higher values. There are also these numbers with a cogwheel around it, and this basically means that we can either, if we have a spent crystal, we can keep this result to get the crystal back, or we can spend a crystal to re-roll this, only with the cogwheel. And we'll get into combat. We're not going to go over everything. We'll just talk about it as we get there. Reminds me of Cole McGrath, infamous video game series. Never heard of it. There are so many factions, straight up ready to play skirmish. Yeah, it is, dude. It is. The cool thing about this game also is the deck building. There is a lot of deck building in here. There's a ton of cards. This is all for the Rajak right here. But this is actually the cards that we're playing with. So this is all cards that are actually available. Crazy amount. Crazy amount. And we'll get into the deck here in 1 second. So that is the Imposter. Let's flip them back to basic mode. We got the Shadow. Pretty weak stats. Flip over. Gets a little better, right? Rolling a red die. There are 4 in that group. We got the Slaughter Crow. Again, pretty decent stats with the yellow die and crazy, crazy stuff. High initiative, high attack rolls. Insane, insane. Darkness is pretty hard. It was funny too because they have an FAQ out, and I believe one of the questions was basically like, is the game really this hard, like against the solo Darkness? And pretty much the answer was like, yeah, we didn't want to make it too easy, so it is that hard, which is pretty funny. Now, I did test out the Razak last night, and I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want to get jinxed, but we kind of won, and that's because what I'm trying to do with the deck is I'm trying to do a lot of movement outside. We'll talk about the activations, but on your turn, you get 1 activation. You can move a group, so one of these cards. We can move them and attack, and then move, but we can only do that once, and then our turn's over. We can play cards, but then it would go to the opponent's turn. What I'm going to try to do is do a lot more movement and other things kind of outside of that normal 1 activation, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. It might sound super confusing, and I'm not the best at explaining stuff either. But then we have I think we just went over the Slaughter Crows. The Void Specters. That's the basic. And then this is the dark mode. Crazy stats, man. These guys are not good on their dark side. And then we are playing against the Abyssal Empress. We could alternatively play as, I think it's over here. Yeah, there it is. In the first solo game I played against the Bellcrow. And this is kind of who the game recommends you to start playing as. You can see that. Look at this Bellcrow. Jeez. Just crazy, dude. Look at this mini. Just insane. But we are going to be playing against the Abyssal Empress for this one. So that is going to be this one right here. Look at this thing, dude. Let me put my hand behind it. Dude, just like, come on, camera. Of course. Is that going to help? Okay, there we go. Look at that. It's like coming out of a portal. For those of you that paint, and I know, Jason, you like to paint. This is top notch. Let's get Absolute Gem, one of my favorites in my collection. Any plans to do more PvP? If I can get people, yeah. There's the problem with me is that there's just so many games. I'm trying to like space it out, but so I'm kind of coming back around to the edge. But I would like to get this, a PvP game of this. Absolutely. It does. Shines at PvP. Absolutely right. I do like the solo mode as well. The minis are very detailed. Yeah, Tim. Yeah, absolutely insane. So we're playing against the Abyssal Empress. And this is the Apocalypse mode. 4 initiative, no attack, and 6 defense. 6 defense. So we'll put her over there. Now, I was just mentioning there are crystals in this game, excuse me. There are crystals in this game. There are going to be these shrines out here. I actually don't think these are called shrines, but these crystal resources here. And these are going to be on the board. If we end our turn and take a passive turn, there's an active turn and a passive turn. If we have a unit adjacent to this and the enemy does not, if we take a passive turn, we would get another crystal. And that's kind of the way you build up your crystals, because these cards are going to cost crystals to play. And we only start with 2. Once we use a card that costs a crystal, it'll just go from the available to the spent, and that's it. Now, each faction also has a shrine, and our shrine is this right here. And this is just going to be on a spot on the board. The cool thing about our shrine is mobile. So if we move our shrine to adjacent to an enemy, that enemy gets -2 defense and -2 initiative. So this thing can potentially go around the board and help us out a lot, tremendously. Also, each faction has a banner. So this is like a one-time it basically comes here, and we can use this and it would flip over. Then if we were to take a passive turn, it would flip back to be available to use again. So it's pretty cool. These banners are pretty sick. Now our banner says, use after you have played an action card. Instead of discarding it, take it back to your hand. So that's pretty cool. It's funny because in the one game I tested, I actually had 3 active turns back to back by using this and a card that basically says, okay, you get to actually take another turn after this. I was like, dude, I saw that. I was like, what? That's broken. Right? It was so sick. And then I actually looked at the reference sheet for the Rozak faction, and then it mentioned it right here. Always remember that your banner can give you a chance to play the same card twice in the same turn. This works well not only with the combat-oriented abilities, but also with a pesky time jump, and that's what I used. Playing 3 consecutive active turns is nothing to be trifled with. Absolutely right, dude. I won because of that. All right, so we shines. I can relate. I have my fingers crossed for some Dvergar gameplay. Yeah, see, I tried the Dvergar against the Darkness, but in my experience, and now I need a lot more gameplay time with them, so forgive me. But it seemed like you had to build up with them a lot more. And the Darkness can really get out of hand really fast. So I kind of struggled with them against the Dvergar. Getting into solo for sure. Introduce my little one to PvP, hopefully. Yeah, dude, that's going to be really good. Starting them off young, getting them into PvP. Hell yeah. This is a good one to do it with too. This is not a complex game. Steven, what's up, man? Holy crap. With this board. Is this a light game? It is a light game. It is a light game. This is the deck of cards just to show you. After I am done talking about this for just a minute, we're going to shuffle up all these cards and get it over here, and we'll get started. But it is a light game. It is surprisingly. It doesn't look like it, but it is. So we have some cards out. Like I mentioned, this does have deck building in here, and it is fantastic. I love the deck building. So the reference sheet was just talking about it, but this is kind of like what I'm really trying to get to, this time jump. And the cards, they have a top part and a bottom part. The top part can be played on any one of these models, right? These groups. The bottom part usually has a specific group that you can play this to. This one says any squad, because this really doesn't target a specific squad. We can just take another active turn. So there are 3 in this deck. We also have a different type of card where you can get these enhancements, or attachments I should say. And basically you attach these to one of these groups, and again the top one is for anybody and the bottom one could be for a specific group. But the good thing about I think a lot of these cards is they can be played on anybody. So we can see any squad here. So we could backstab. Come on, baby. We could backstab. So we have to acquire a certain amount here. And it says we pay a crystal, attach and charge by 1. So this would come in with 1 charge like this. And right when we have 2 charges, we can use that to perform this ability. So pretty cool. So backstab is really nice. Then we have these right here, and I kind of put these together because this is another backstab card. So backstab with 1 Rozak squad, and you can see the crystal cost right here to play this. And then this is where I was talking about a specific group. So this is the Infinity Angel. So this can only be played on the Infinity Angel. But for 0, Energy Beam. Destroy 1 Rozak crystal. So we would actually have to destroy this. We can't get this back. And choose a target space within range 3 of the Infinity Angel. Check all enemy models within the target space for a hit. Effect is 2 wounds. Oh, dude, this thing is basically like shoving this crystal like Tony Stark style, opening up and just blasting that whole space. Just absolutely insane. Lighter than most. Yeah. Remember your review of this? Yeah, so Steve, I don't have a review of this, but I do have the unboxing, and maybe I talked about it in the playthrough, the first playthrough that I did. I tend to do that, right? Like after I do the like a playthrough of it, I tend to talk about it a little bit after the game. But I don't have like a full-blown, separate video review. Maybe I should one day. Maybe I should. But I don't know if this is ever coming back to print, but still. Some overstock. Yeah. All right, so next up we have... I put these in this section because I mentioned earlier our shrine is mobile on the board. It can move around. So these cards right here, the top section, allows us to move that shrine around. So we got Energy Cloud, reposition the Rozak shrine. Let me get it in focus so you guys can see. To any empty space, and that's going to cost 1 crystal. And alternatively, we can play it on the stream guard, and we can shoot, and we can basically talk about it when we get there. I don't want to go over every single card. It would kind of take a while. Another one with Energy Cloud, and we have Surf, and that's going to benefit... Watch, I'm going to start doing it now. Right after I said I'm not going to talk about every card. That's going to allow our Surfers to move in a straight line, and if they end... if it moves through at least 4 spaces, backstab an enemy model. And we'll talk about backstab in just 1 second. Same Energy Cloud, allowing us to move our shrine. But we have Order on the bottom. Move any Rozak models to be adjacent with the Infinity Angel. So what I'm thinking is, if we gotta get out of dodge fast, that's cost 0. So we can move any models, it says. So if we have like a unit that's being surrounded by the enemy, boom, play this card, whoop, right back to the Infinity Angel. Pretty cool. And then we also have this one, same thing, Energy Cloud. And then we have Ray. So that is going to require, this alternate version, and what it says is check all enemy models between two of these guys or between this guy and the shrine for a hit, and you would deal 1 wound to it, to all enemies between them. So you could potentially line those guys up to just deal like huge damage. Well, not huge damage, but damage to a lot of guys. We also have this. I grouped these together because this is what I was talking about earlier. We're going to try to use these cards for some extra movement around. So at the top, we have move with all models in one Razak squad. That costs 0. Same thing with this. On the bottom, we have friction. Move with one surfer model in a straight line. If the model moved through at least 6 spaces, charge one chosen Razak enhancement by 3. So that could be a way we could potentially get more charges on these cards. The problem is, though, I don't have too many of these enhancements. So I only have 2. So I only decided to put 1 of these in my deck because it's really, the bottom really isn't going to benefit us all too much. Also, that's if we moved 6 spaces. So we'd actually have to flip. The stream surfers actually only have 5. So we'd actually have to flip them to then move the 7. And they have weaker stats. So I only wanted to put 1 in just based on the movement. And then alternatively, we have this card over here, again, with the movement up top. But on the bottom, we have jump. And that can be played on the stream guard, this guy right here, and place this model on any empty hex. So he could just teleport right to any spot. So that's pretty cool. But again, mostly for the movement up top. And then the last 4 we have, for 0, we have common self. One Razak model may use initiative, defense, or attack. And I do want to say, guys, this might, if you don't understand the game, I know what I'm saying probably isn't going to make too much sense. Once we get into the game, you'll understand the flow a little bit more, and the cards will make a lot more sense. So just bear with me real quick. So the common self, one Razak model may use initiative, defense, or attack of any other Razak squad for 1 combat or attribute check. So if we are in combat with a model that doesn't have that great of stats, we can use this for free to basically say, no, I want to use the stats of this guy. So maybe it can make the battle a little bit better. And then on the bottom for 2, same thing, we need these guys. And it says lightning, energy mode required. Choose a Stormbringer. Check all enemy models range 1, so everybody adjacent to him, and you deal 1 wound. So he's like pounding the ground, like dealing some damage. Pretty cool. And then the last one we have is Foresight. Shuffle up to 3 Razak cards from your hand back into the deck and draw the same number of cards. So I really like this. There are 2 of those in there. In case we get some cards, while good, aren't going to help us in this current, stage, we can just shuffle those back in and get more cards. I like that a lot. And then also, I actually used this a lot on the previous play, Source Blade. When a Source Blade, one of these, is adjacent to one of these, right? Deal 1 wound to a chosen enemy model, range 1. So as long as we just have her adjacent, we can deal a wound, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Trust you, sounds like cool abilities to play with. It is, dude. And the deck building is fantastic. Again, it is a simple game. I'm just kind of, it's a little bit of overload right now if you don't understand what's going on. But right when we start, you'll understand quick. Okay, so those are the cards. We're going to have to take these and we're going to shuffle these. Take these and shuffle. And we're not going to go over the darkness cards at all because they have a huge stack, but they're not going to use all of these in the game. Basically, you just take the cards that are associated with these models that we're playing as, shuffle these together, and then you have to build out the deck a certain way, and we'll get into that in 1 second. So I'm actually going to do this and then shuffle to shuffle it up even more. I don't know why, but this has kind of been my go-to method because I think if I don't shuffle too well, then I'll find like these 2 lightnings together and then some of these other cards. So I just like to do this and then kind of stack them on top and then shuffle from there. It just helps me out a little bit. So we are going to also have to place the darkness shrine, this right here. Now, when the enemies come in, they're going to start adjacent to the shrine. So it's a little bit different than in a PvP. Our guys are all going to start on the board wherever we want to. And this shrine is supposed to go into the middle, but as you can see, there is no exact middle spot. So I'm just going to choose this spot right here. Also, you have to choose 3 enemy units to come on adjacent to this. And we're going to choose 3 of these shadows. And we're just going to place them right like this. We'll just do this right here. Okay, so while I'm shuffling, we'll talk about the board for a second. So you can see the board is broken down into these larger spots right here. That is called a space. The individual spots in here are just called hexes. So your model, you can see there's different size models, obviously. We have a single right here. We got a double. Our guys here are 3. They have to be inside of a space. They can't be over like this. They have to be fully inside. And you can see how like it can get kind of funky with like one that takes up the entire spot, the Infinity Angel. So they got to be in the entire space. What else? Movement. If these guys are here and they have 5 movement, movement is going to a separate space. So that would be 1. It's not per hex. So this wouldn't be, you wouldn't like go here, then here, like that. You can just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that could be 5 movement right there. The same shuffling technique last week when I was sorting my Nemesis all in some drop. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, because like I said, sometimes I find groups of cards together after I've shuffled like 100 times, and I'm just like, how can I prevent that? Like this way, I kind of feel better about, you know, if I do find that I actually split them up pretty well. Yes, you can. You can. Yep. So there is also something called pushing. So pushing can only be done like if I'm moving this unit, it is a 2 size unit right here. If we go into this space right here, we can actually push this model. The model that you're pushing has to be a smaller size. So we were a 2, we pushed a single. If you're a single, you can't push them. And that can be beneficial because say there's an enemy adjacent to a crystal shrine, you know, or a crystal spot, we can push them out. So we could potentially take, you know, advantage of that on a passive turn. So that's pretty cool. What else? What else here? That's basically movement. The enemy or the darkness is not using crystals. They are using these darkness tokens here. And they're going to start with 3. However, since we chose a source blade, they're going to start with an additional 2. And these are just ones that they have not available right now, but they're going to get throughout the game. They have 5 right now that are available, and they're going to pay for certain cards. They're going to go through these whole cards down the list, and if they get to a spot that costs these darkness tokens, they will automatically pay them and do this thing. So it's pretty nasty. So while the source blades are cool, there is that trade-off, right? They could potentially do a stronger attack earlier on. What else? What else we got? We talked about the dice for the combat. Let's talk about this track. Let's talk about this track for a second. Now this track starts here. Our token is right here. And the darkness token is right here. So one of the ways that you can win in a PvP is that, or even in this game, as you kill a unit, the same with their endurance tokens, we have 4 right here. So it's going to take 4 hits to remove all 4 of these endurance tokens. After that, you would destroy this unit. If you do, like if the enemy would destroy this unit, they get 4 points. So that's going to tick up 4 into their favor. If it ever gets to this spot, the game is over. So throughout the game, this is going to be bouncing back and forth, most likely. All right. And that's the point track. Again, in a PvP, you could also win by destroying all of your opponent's forces, or if you run out of cards. So I think this is good for shuffling. I think this is good. And we'll do the darkness here. So we'll put that right there. So we have all these cards are pertaining to the Empress, Spectre, Crow, Shadow, and Imposter. We are going to shuffle these up. And then we are going to shuffle these up. So the way that it goes, after we're done shuffling, we'll take 6 of these cards, put them on the bottom. We'll take 2 of these, put those on top of that. 6 on top, 2 on top, and then 6. And then so once that deck is out, the game is over. These are pretty brutal. These are pretty brutal. So it says, just as an example, essence. From now until the end of the game, at the beginning of each darkness turn, they get 4 of these. So these are just more powerful effects to make it even harder. So it's fun. Tug of War track. Yeah, perfect descriptive. Yeah, perfect description. Absolutely. Okay, so we'll shuffle these up. What else? What else? I think that's pretty much it. We'll just we gotta place our units out. We gotta place these. We gotta place our shrines. Now the game does say, when you're placing these in the solo mode, consider placing this 1 space away from the darkness shrine. No further, no less. So at least 1 away. So 1 in between. So we can choose where we put those. So I think I'm just going to do something, and they got to be a space at least from each other. So I think I'm going to do something like this. Maybe we'll do over here. Maybe we'll do something like that for the crystal shrines. I don't actually think they're called shrines. I forget exactly what they're called. Okay, so this is good for this. So we'll take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put those down. We'll just do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll cut that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And now we'll shuffle these up. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We do have to place our shrine. And remember, our shrine can move. Our shrine can move. It's funny, in the playthrough when I was testing the Rozak, it didn't move at all, but it can move. So this is good. So we'll do 2, place it on top, place these on top, and we'll flip this, and we'll do another 2. Put these on top. All right, so that's our deck. That is our deck. And we'll put this right down here. Okay. Darkness does go first. And we got to place our shrine. We got to place our shrine. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe here? Maybe something like that? I think that's good. We'll place it right there. Place it right there. Crystal deposits. Yeah, that could be. They are depositing crystals, after all. And we're going to draw 3. We're going to draw 3 cards. All right, so we got all 3 of these are energy clouds. So that is going to allow us to move. Oh, we got to place our units. We got to place our units. Okay, so I actually forgot if you were supposed to draw. I don't think you were supposed to draw yet. So I'm actually going to shuffle these. It's kind of unfortunate, but okay, so got to place our units down. So my idea is to, at least in the second round, maybe try to get some crystals. More crystals are going to allow us to do more things on our turn. So again, in order to get crystals, we have to be adjacent to these deposits, and no enemies adjacent to this either. And then we take a passive turn, and then we will gain a crystal. So what I'm thinking is, but we can't start next to them. We can't start next to them. Let's put our Infinity Angel. I guess we'll place her right here. Right? We won't spend all day with this. Let's place our Stream Guard. Where do we want our Stream Guard? And we can't start adjacent, so we could start something like this. Could start something like that. Now, the enemies, real quick, just to say, they are going to target the enemy with the lowest initiative. Right now, that's definitely, they could target the Infinity Angel. Yeah, so maybe we'll have, yeah. Okay, so I like that. Let's place these guys. What do we want to do with these guys? Now, during the battle, they can split just because they're in the same group. But when you're placing them, they have to be touching bases, next to each other. So at least for now, maybe let's place them. Let's get these guys over here. We'll get these guys over here. All right. These guys right here, they got a pretty good attack. Movement is not terrible. And if these guys are going to come over here, maybe let's place them. That's not going to work. I guess we'll do something like this. Now, when you are setting them up, you can't overlap ever in the game, but as long as they're touching, you can do something like this. Let's just do something like that. We'll see how that works out. And then we got our stream surfers right here. All right, so these guys have really good movement of 5, but these guys cannot push, indicated by this icon right here. They cannot push. So I believe since they have such good movement, let's place them. Maybe something like this. That might work. Okay. All right, we'll do something like that. Okay, let's draw. See what we got. Okay, so we have an energy cloud, so we can move the Razak faction. And we have 2 movement. Move with all models in a 1 Razak squad. We got 2 of those at the top. We have jump down here at the bottom. Place this model on any empty hex, but that's for the stream guard, this guy right here. We have friction, and that's move with 1 surfer in a straight line. We need to do that 6 spaces. And then the bottom here, we got ray. But we need the alternate version of these guys in order to take advantage of this. And that has to be between 2 of them or between this and these guys. Their alternative version. And we would deal a wound. Okay. All right. Okay, so the darkness is going to go. I believe everything else is right? We're all on the basic side. Yes, we are. Basic side here. Yep. Units are out. Got our shrine. Okay, we're good to go. So let's just get started. So first thing we have is, this is for the shadow. So spawn 2 shadows or gain 2 of these tokens. But we can, as long as you can do a little bit of the action. I tell you what, we're going to take off the focus. God, I hate this camera. There we go. Good night. All right, so we got to spawn 1. So we're going to place it adjacent. Let's just place it here. We are then going to move. So we are targeting the figure with the lowest initiative. Also, they are going to try to position themselves to be adjacent or push you away from these crystal sources deposits if they can. So the stream surfers have initiative of 3, so does the stream guard. Everybody else has 2. So they could make, so let's have them go. I guess they could get here, right? They have a movement of 3 and they can go through stuff. So so 2. Do we want to have them go there? Source blades. I guess either way, we're going to go first in the attack. So I guess let's have him go 1, 2, 3. We'll have him move there. Let's have him go 1, 2, 3. Let's try to do something like that. Who else has a low initiative? Stormbringers, we're already kind of there. Source Blade. Okay. Infinity Angel. Okay. So now that they already have a unit adjacent, now they can kind of do one of these. We'll have this guy go here and this guy go here. All right, because all three of these guys have the lowest initiative, but these first guys are going to kind of prioritize. If I'll read the book here real quick, just to show you guys. So it says movement. They're first going to avoid penalties, so they're going to avoid stuff like our shrine being next to that. They're going to finish their movement adjacent to an enemy model with the lowest initiative within move range. And they're also going to try to block crystal sources. So finish your movement with a crystal source that has no other darkness models adjacent to it. So you're going to try to fulfill all of these if you can. And that's why we kind of moved one here. They got the lowest initiative since they're all tied. And they're going to block a crystal source as well here. And then since they already have that, and these guys don't have the lowest initiative, I'm just going to prioritize this Infinity Angel with 2 as well. All right. So now the card says combat if in dark mode. They are not in dark mode, but then it would say to change it to dark mode. So they're not going to attack, but now they are in dark mode. And then they have metamorphosis. So they're going to spend 1, which it costs 1, and they're going to change 1 shadow model to an imposter. That sucks. Let's do this right here. So they have transformed into this imposter, like a Medusa. All these snakes and stuff over here. So that is them right there. All right, so that's their 1 card. I'm going to put this in the discard. All right, second card. Abyssal Empress. Oh my god. Okay, man, is this going to be a short? Is this going to be a short one? Is this going to be a 15-minute playthrough? Okay, spawn Abyssal Empress. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I guess let's just do. Let's do it here. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, so it says this card says spawn Abyssal Empress. I'm holding it up like you guys can see, or restore 2 endurance tokens of Abyssal Empress, or change to the Apocalypse mode. So the Apocalypse mode says the game ends after 3 more darkness turns. Kill the Abyssal Empress or lose. So if we kill her before those 3 rounds, that does not happen, but we have to kill her. So hopefully the next time we do not get another one of those. That would absolutely suck. Okay, then pay 2. Perform backstab against any 2 players' models, range unlimited. Oh, any 2 models. Oh, any 2 players' models. Okay. All right, so good night. Perform backstab. Now the crap thing about backstab is in a normal combat, whenever you get into combat, you look at the initiative values of both units. Whoever has the highest initiative value, even if you initiated combat, if your initiative value is lower, the opponent attacks you first. They're going to roll their dice, yada yada. If you're still alive, or if your unit is still alive, then you can attack back. That's how combat works. Backstab says they get to attack first, and you are not allowed to counterattack after that if you're still alive. So that sucks. So any 2 units. So who are we going to do? Who has the best defense? I guess we just do the Infinity Angel just because we still have all these endurance tokens. Okay. So right now we look at this. They are rolling a yellow die, okay, but they have an attack value of 4. Ugh. All right, so they got a 0. All right, so they do not use this cogwheel to reroll. So they got a 0. So they have 4 attack power total. And we are going to roll now. So we have 2 defense so far. We got a 0. So here's where we can spend this crystal. Do I want to do that already? What are our cards? Energy Cloud. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to pay to reroll this. You can only reroll once. 1. Shit. So I still lost it. God damn it. Okay. What other unit? Man, this is rough already. Okay. What other unit we got? Let's do... I don't want to do the Stream Surfers, but the Stream Guard has 0 defense, but he's got 2 endurance tokens. I guess let's do the Stormbringers. They got 2 defense, and they still have an endurance token here. So we'll do a Stormbringer. So let's do this guy right here. We'll do this guy right here. So Abyssal Empress is attacking. It's got 4. 0 again. Okay, I like it. So 4, and what are we rolling here? 3. Okay, so we got 5. So 2 on his card plus 3 is 5. And she's attacking with 4, so we don't lose anything. Okay, cool, cool. All right, and those are the 2 activations for... just don't roll 2s, man. Yeah, I know, dude. I know, Freddy. I know, dude. Well, let's try to make something happen on our turn. So they did 2 cards. They activated 2 cards. Now it's our turn. All right. So we got our cards here to work with. So we got a lot of movement. Could also do Energy Cloud. So if we move the Energy Cloud using this, paying 1, move it adjacent to the Abyssal Empress, it would take her stats down, her initiative down to 2, and her defense down to 4. That's still pretty crazy. That's still pretty crazy. I would like to get these Stream Guards, or the Stream Surfers going. I would like to get the Stream Surfers going. Alternatively, also, I mean, I guess if I did that, if I took the stats down to 4 and I attack with the Source Blades, I am dealing 4 attack. And then it would just basically come down to the dice rolls. And I don't know how lucky I'm feeling today. Alternatively, too, what I found is you kind of gotta like maintain even the little guys. So like getting rid of the shadows might be pretty good. They have 0 defense right now, right? They have 0 defense right now. Gotta get her off the board. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. If she gets this card again, I'm not going to change the thing. So the first one you try is to spawn the Abyssal Empress. If she's already on the board, then you try to restore 2 endurance tokens to her. So if she was missing any endurance tokens, then we would restore them. If she has full endurance tokens, like she does, if we were to get another Abyssal Empress card, then we were to activate the Apocalypse after that. So not just yet, but still, she's brutal right now. We are gonna have to, fight her eventually. And I mean, it is a good strategy to try to take her out. It is 3 points as well. It is 3 points if we could, but she's got 3 endurance tokens, and she has 6 defense. God, it's brutal. I think what I would like to do. How much movement do these guys have? 2. Could try the Stream Guards. We could try to push these, use these to push these guys out. I might like that move. There. Do we have any other movement? Yeah, we could also do that. Okay. I like these guys for their attack. I mean, the 4 attack is pretty good. So let's do this. First, we're going to move with all Moodles. All Moodles. Oh, boy. We're going to move with all Moodles. All models. In one Rozak squad. All right, so we're going to play this, and that is free. So we'll put that in the discard. So what we're going to do, we are going to move with this one. Let's do 1 and 2. Is there a way we can line that up? No, there's not. So we won't push, but we will go... I guess he's already adjacent there, so is that going to matter? It might. Let's actually position her... Yeah. Let's go here. We'll just go here. Okay. That was one. With this one, we are going to move here. Actually, no, we're not. We're not. We're going to do this. Man, is that worth it even? What am I trying to do? Take out the shadows? And with this guy, we'll do one. I'm messing this all up. This guy was in this spot, right? So we'll do 1, 2. Yeah. I'm messing this all up right now. Okay. Now I'm going to use the activation for them because that is just playing a card. It's just playing a card. I switched up the movement because I had one guy in here and then one in here, but I used the one that was in this spot to move here, which would have cost me with this guy 1, 2. Whereas if I use this one to move 1, 2, I can just move farther. I just did a little backwards there. So this is not an activation. Now we get an activation. Should we keep this? Should we keep this? Oof. We can switch our banner to keep this card. Yeah, because we might actually take a passive turn next turn. So let's play this to keep this in our hand. Okay. Now we're gonna take our activation. All right. So we are gonna. I guess we're gonna keep these guys here. And our activation is just going to say we're going to move these guys. So we're going to take this and push this guy out. Is there a way we can position that a different way? We're going to push that guy out of there. That really didn't matter, right? Because he's still adjacent to that. Is there another way we could have moved him? No, I don't think so. Okay, so we did that. We did the movement. Now we are going to attack. Jesus. Okay, so let's start with this one right here attacking this guy. So we have 2 initiative, so do they. But since we are attacking and we're tied, we actually go first. So we have 4 attacks. So we're going to roll a yellow die. Now they are rolling a red for defense, but they have 0 defense initially. So we're starting here. We got 0. We're going to keep this. We're going to keep it. So 0, and that just means I'm going to take a crystal back. So they got 4. Let's see what they get for defense. Or we have 4. 5. Damn it. All right, so now they counterattack. So they're going to roll a red. They got 2 plus 1. They got 3. We're rolling a yellow. We got 2. Ugh, this is not working out. Okay, so we just lost an endurance token there. We lost that combat. Let's do this one against this shadow here. God. We can use a crystal to bump. Yeah, let's spend a crystal. We're going to bump this up to a red for our attack. 4. So we got 8 right now. And they have 0, 3. So we actually kill this model right here. Now, the crappy thing about the shadow is they have 0 right here. So we get 0 points for killing those guys. Moodles and raw sex. I don't know if this is my type of game. Yeah, Fred. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Roodles and raw sex. Roodles. Jesus, man, I'm confusing myself, man. Moodles and raw sex. You can't type anything like that again, Freddie, man. It's messing me up even more. Now I'm saying roodles and raw sex. Okay. So we kill them. They cannot counterattack since we destroyed that unit. Now we're going to go to this combat. So again, we're just going to take a look at the initiatives are the same, right? So we're going to roll. We can choose to, we get a yellow die to start, right? And we have a 4 base attack. We could spend a gem to bump it up to a red. I don't think we're going to do that. We're not going to do that. So we're going to attack. We got a 3 plus 4, so we got 7. They are blocking with a red die. They got a 5 plus 0, so they got 5. So we destroy this unit as well. Okay, cool, cool. That's good. That's good. Okay, that was our activation. We still can play cards, though. We still can play cards. And I think we will... I think we will. But what do we want to do here? Move with all models. So let's play this again for 0. And let's move these guys, Stream Surfers. So they get 5 movement. We'll go 1, 2. We will push this unit out. All right, we will push that unit out. Let's push her here. All right. Actually, let's push her here. Push that unit out. What else do we need here? What else do we need? I guess we could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do something like that. Yeah, we could do something like that. And then for this, maybe let's just go here. Maybe let's just go here. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. And then I guess also what we're going to do is we are going to Energy Cloud. Let's reposition. Let's spend 1 to reposition the Rozak Shrine to any empty space. Let's put it right here. Boom. Just like that. All right, we spent those cards. Okay. So that was our turn. We draw back up to 3, and then it goes to the enemy's turn. All right, so let's go with the enemy. Shadow. Spawn 1 Shadow. Okay. Let's place it here. Okay. Move. So lowest initiative. Lowest initiative. We still got the Stormbringers here. Stream Surfers. No. Source Blade right there. But they already are adjacent to there. So I think he's going to try to move, I think right here. To try to be adjacent. Right? 1, 2. I guess like this. 3. He's got 6 movement anyway. Okay. Combat if in dark mode. Okay, so they're going to have a combat. Okay. Combat if in dark mode. So let's get the combat going. So right now we have one of these guys here. They're going to target the lowest initiative. I guess they're both tied. They both have 2. So let's have them attack the Infinity Angel. So again, they have a red attack. They got a 5 plus 1. They got 6. And we don't have any gems to roll a red. And we have a 2 starting defense. 5. We were close. We were close. So we actually lose an endurance token. And let's do combat with this guy against the Source Blade. Again, red die. 6. Ugh. So they got 7. And we have 0. Oh, oh, it's dead. Ugh. Because we have 0 endurance tokens left. So as soon as they kill that or deal a wound, this model is dead. So we put this back, and that is 1 here. So they get 1 point in their favor. Okay, what's the rest of this card? For 1, attach Grasp token to 1 player's model with Shadow. All right, so Grasp token we have here. Effect. Both models are blocked. Remove this token if any of these models dies. And I believe that means we can't move. I tell you what. I think we're going to attach it to the Infinity Angel. We're going to attach it to the Infinity Angel because I want to be able to move with this unit here. The Infinity Angel is kind of awkward with these huge bases moving them around. So I'm going to attach it to the Infinity Angel. And also, in addition to that, we do have some cards with order, which basically allows the units to warp back to the Infinity Angel. So maybe we just kind of decide to keep her right where she is. And we can use those cards to kind of benefit her just being there. I don't know. All right, so we did that. That card goes into discard, and we get 1 more. Slaughter Crow. Spawn 2 Slaughter Crows, and restore 1 endurance token of Slaughter Crows, but they're already at their max. So where are we going to place these guys? I guess right here again. Just place them right here. And then move. So lowest initiative. We got some more Source Blades. Infinity Angel. They're not adjacent to this, so I think they're going to go there. I think they're going to go there. Yeah, they got 4 movement. Jesus. They got 4 movement, so let's do 1, 2, 3. They'll try to block that crystal source. They don't have one adjacent to here, so they're going to go right adjacent to this right here. Okay. That sucks. Okay. Combat except models spawned by this card. So that would only be Slaughter Crows. So since only the only Slaughter Crows in the game spawned from this card, they will not attack. And then for 1, they only have 1 left. Hunger. Teleport each Slaughter Crow model adjacent with one player's model with the biggest base and perform combat with it. Jesus Christ. Okay, so they're going to warp here. Let's just have them move right here. That's actually not terrible because that actually moved them away from at least this shrine. So if we were to take a passive turn, man, if we take a passive turn, we're only going to get 1 crystal. Because this guy really messed us up. Okay, so combat. Slaughter Crow has 3 initiative. We have 2. So the Slaughter Crow is going to go first. They are rolling a yellow die. 0 plus 3. So they're only at 3. We are rolling a yellow die. We got 3 plus 2. So we got 5. So we win. We are still alive. Now it's our turn to attack. And we're going to roll a yellow die. Got 0. So we're going to keep that obviously and get a crystal back. So we're dealing 2 damage. We still could defeat the Slaughter Crow. They have 0. We do. We do. All right, so we defeat this one Slaughter Crow. And the Slaughter Crow is 1, so we go back over here. Now this Slaughter Crow is going to go. So rolling a yellow die. 0, I like it. They got 3. And it is on us to block. We got 0 again. So do we lose another endurance token? Or just keep this to get a crystal back? Are we going to take a passive turn? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. AI combat movement seems a lot like how it is in Zombicide, maybe somewhat. Yeah, I think it's like it's going to take a time or two. You know what I mean? It especially helps if you know the game. Obviously, you know, it's just, yeah, but the AI movement and targeting is, you know, it can be a little tricky. It can be a little tricky. So what are we going to do? Are we going to spend a gem to reroll that? Yes, we are. 2. So we block that last hit. Okay. So we are also going to attack back. We're going to counterattack. So we're rolling a yellow. Got a 0. So we're going to get that back. So we have 2 attack coming in. Slaughter Crow is rolling a yellow. 3. So they just block it. Okay. That's fine. But that is the Darkness's turn. That is the Darkness's turn. Yep. So now it's back to us. Okay. Okay. So we have to decide. There's 2 turns you can take. You can take an active turn or a passive turn. Active turn is where we're playing cards, moving around our figures. Passive turn is where we can't play anything. And that's where we would collect crystals if we have a guy adjacent to one of these deposits and no enemy figures. So looking at this board, we have a guy adjacent to this one, but another enemy figure is here. So we wouldn't get a crystal for this. We would get a crystal for this one, not for this one, and not for this one. So 1 crystal. We also do get our banner flipped again, and we do get any crystals in our spend back to our available. So it has its benefits, but I might want to take advantage of this guy being next to this shrine right now. I might want to take advantage of that. I might want to take advantage of that. So right now, I mean, is that worth it, though? Is that worth it? We have 2 source blades that are dealing 4 attack. I would like to use those. I would like to use those if I could. And we would have 1 crystal to bump up. But that's the thing. It's got 3 endurance tokens. And if they ever get another Abyssal Empress card, the next one is to restore 2 endurance tokens. Ugh. God, that's rough. That's rough. Okay, but here's the thing. The Abyssal Empress is not moving, right? So let's just keep the shrine here for now. And maybe we just don't attack just yet. I guess we'll take a passive. Man, it feels like a waste. It feels like a waste. Alternatively, we could, I guess, play the Stream Surfers. Oh, and here's another benefit. When you take a passive turn, the AI flips back from dark mode to basic mode. So that's pretty big. That is pretty big. But we only have the shadows right now that we have to deal with. And that's not terrible. That's not terrible. I don't know what to do. We have some movement. 2 jumps. So we could do a lot with the Stream Guard. Or we have Energy Cloud reposition. I don't really like my cards right now. I need some other good cards. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I am going to use the... Do we do the Stream Servers? Oh, we could actually just stay here. Maybe reposition this. Try to take this thing out. I wouldn't go first there. Man. Okay. All right, here's what I think I'm doing. Here's what I think I'm doing. I am going to move. I'm going to play this move with all models in the Rozak. And I think I'm going to use this right here to move. What do we got? 2 movement. 1, 2. Okay. And then I'm going to activate them. And I'm going to do 1. I guess this doesn't matter. We'll just position it right here. 2. Okay. Now we're going to do combat. So we have 2 initiative, 2 initiative. So we're tied. Since I'm the attacker, I'm going first. So let's start here. And if I kill this guy, I can get rid of this token. So let's start here. We're going first. We're going to roll a yellow die. I guess we're going to keep yellow. No, we are going to spend. We're going to spend to bump this up to a red. 6. So 6 plus 4, we got 10. They are rolling this, but there's nothing they can do. They got the highest roll, but they only have 6. So this guy is defeated. Again, we don't get any points for that. And now we're going to go to this guy right here. So we're going to roll a yellow. 4. That's not bad. Got 8. They're rolling a red die. 5. Nice. All right. All right, so we're doing some damage. We're doing some damage. And hopefully we can set up a good passive turn next time. Because we'd have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. But that is our turn. Do we want to do anything else? We could move again. We could move again. Do we want to move? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's just stay like this. Okay, we're going to draw up. Got another energy cloud. Man, did I shuffle these or what? We got the order, though. Move any Rozak models to be adjacent with the Infinity Angel. So we could play that at some point. But let's see what the darkness is going to do. Okay, Void Spectre. I hate these guys. Spawn 1 Void Spectre. These mean dudes, right? Sure. Okay, so let's have them go. What's their movement? 2. Let's read the rest of the card. Combat if in dark mode. They are not. Change to dark mode. Okay. All right, so let's place them here. Okay, then they're going to move. Lowest initiative. And being adjacent to a crystal source. So not here. Guess they could go. They already have a unit adjacent to this crystal source. deposit. I guess they could go here or here. Let's have them go here. We'll just do something like that. Okay. Change to dark mode. And then Misty Darkness. So they would do this. However, they do not have any available right here. So now it says or gain 1 at the bottom. So now they would gain 1. And second activation card. All hell breaks loose. Each darkness model performs combat. Oh, but that costs 3. That costs 3. Jeez. Or gain 3. God, dude, I got so scared, dude. Because they got units here, 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 and this guy wouldn't attack. Jeez, that would have been rough. Okay, that was their 2 activations. Now it is on to us. So, are we gonna take a passive turn? We would get 2 crystals. We would get 2 crystals. Get our banner back. Get our crystals back here. Yes, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a passive turn. So we're not gonna play. We can't play any cards. We're gonna get our crystals back. This is gonna flip. We are gonna take a crystal for being adjacent here with no enemies, and being adjacent to this one with no enemies. So we got 4 crystals to play with now. But that's our turn. That is our turn. Also, these guys flip dark mode back to basic. Now this is where they're gonna get some different cards right here. These are because we went through 6, now it's those 2 special cards. And we're going to draw both of these, and we can choose one to activate. So darkness difficulty level, dark mode. From now until the end of the game, at the beginning of each darkness turn, change any darkness squad to the dark mode. Or we have now or never. If no darkness model dies during the next player's turn, at the end of that turn, or at the end of the turn, the player loses 3 victory points. So we have to kill a unit for this very next turn, or we lose 3 and it goes into the enemy's favor. We're going to choose that one. We're definitely going to choose that one. I think we can kill somebody. I hope so. I hope so. Do we have any shadows out? No. I guess we could do the... Void Spectre isn't too bad. He's got a 1 initiative, right? He's got 2 defense. The Imposter has a lower defense of 1, but it has a higher initiative. But we can activate a higher initiative guy. So yeah, we should be all right. So now it's back to us. It is back to us. It is back to us. So what do we want to do? I guess we want to try to take out the Imposter, right? Want to try to take out the Imposter. We could get a Stream Surfer over there. I kind of like that idea. So let's do some of that. Let's do some of that good stuff. So Stream Surfers, we're going to activate them. Stream Surfer has 5 movement, so we'll just do 1, 2, push it over here. Where else are we going to move? I guess we could go 1, 2, 3. Let's actually go here, because if we're close to the Abyssal Empress, actually let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. If we're close to the Abyssal Empress, we could at some point attack her. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just try that. And then we'll have this guy, we'll just have that guy stay. No, because we want to attack, right? We might want to attack. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is good. Alternatively, they can move 5, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's actually take 2 next to this guy, just in case the one guy doesn't kill him. Because we have to kill somebody, right? We have to kill somebody. Okay, now let's do combat. So we'll start with this guy down here. All right, attacking him. So we have 3 initiative, and that is the Slaughter Crow. Oh, I was looking at the... Okay. Yeah, that's a Slaughter Crow. So 3 initiative, 0 defense. So we're going to spend a gem to roll a red die. All right, so we're going to attack with this guy here. 2. They're rolling a yellow with 0 defense. That would be 4 attack. Oh. I'm leaning towards keeping it. 4 is the highest on here. Let's keep that because we got 4 attack right now. We got 4 attack. They got a 0. Okay, so the Slaughter Crow is dead. So we don't need to worry about this now or never card anymore. Slaughter Crow is dead. All right, and then also we get a... Oh, shit. Right here. Did I... Who did I take a point from? Did I take a point from anybody? I think I did an oopsie. Because I had to get rid of the endurance token first. That completely blanked on me. Yeah, Apollo, I like how this flows. Yeah, once you start getting into it, dude, it does flow really well. Who did I kill that I took a point from? Was it the Void? Was it a Void Spectre? Does anybody remember that? Does anybody remember? Crap. I gotta remember because I had to remove the endurance token first. So this should still be... Oh, man. Does anybody remember that? Was it an Imposter? Slaughter Crow? Void Spectre? I think it was a Crow. Okay. So the previous kill was to remove the endurance token. I accidentally took a point. So I would have been down here. Right when I just killed that Slaughter Crow, that's where I would get the point now because... Oh, Jesus. No, I messed up. Oh, damn it, dude. Yeah, so the last guy wouldn't have died. Oh, shit. I made an oopsie, guys. I made an oopsie. I made a big oopsie. I played with the Slaughter Crows thing already gone, and I took him off the board. He should have still been on the board. Okay, so maybe as a... I'm trying to think of how to get to a decent place where I feel okay with. So, because the model shouldn't have been removed, only his endurance token. I made an oopsie. Okay. So how do we want to play this? So the one hit would have been to remove it. I accidentally removed him from the board. Maybe I just don't take a point now. Because now that guy would die. Or do we just put him back on and just basically start over like this? Like I just removed it? Ugh. It was flowing, Apollo, until we get into a position like this. Because the last Slaughter Crow I killed, I just took him off the board. I was supposed to remove this endurance token first. I've been doing that with our guys, but when it came to this one, I didn't do it. The shadows, just put him back on. Yeah, I think I might. The shadows here, they have 0 already. So right when I kill them, they're removed. But I forgot to do that. Jason, are you saying to just put this guy back on here? And just act like we just removed this endurance token? Is that what you're suggesting? I could kind of get behind that. Put him back on. Yeah, I mean, I guess you guys are saying about this guy, right? Not the... I don't remember what the previous guy was that I took the point from. So, I guess we'll just leave him on. We'll just act like I just removed this. Point-wise, though, I guess I'll just remain here. I don't know. I don't know what to do with the points either. Okay. Either way, okay. All right, so we'll just put him back on, right? We remove this. So we still have an attack with this guy. So we have to spend this again to definitely. Oh no, but he would get an attack. He would get an attack back. He would get an attack back to our stream surfer. Yeah. Because he wasn't defeated. Okay, so the Slaughter Crow is going to attack. They're rolling a yellow. Oof. 3 plus 4. Is this worth it? Do we bump up the die to try to block 7? We got 2 right now. Yeah, you're right. I like that. I like that, Jason. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So do we spend this to bump up our defense to a red? 7. We'd at least need 5. Ugh, we need 5. We are going to lose that stream surfer if we don't do this. I mean, that's a small chance though, right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Because if we also get the ones with the cogwheels, we could just get this gem back, right? So we'll do this. 3. So we didn't get it. It's actually the worst result. Because I didn't get the cogwheel or I didn't block. So this guy is removed. So he's removed. And Stream Surfer is 0, so at least they get 0 points. Now we get to attack with this Stream Surfer here. We're going to spend another gem. Man, God, it's rough. 5. Okay, so we got 7. All right, he's going to block with a yellow. 0. Okay, so at least we kill it. Now the now or never does not take effect. Okay, and now we get the point for the Slaughter Crow. We'll just do it like that. Okay. All right, we're all caught up. We're all caught up. Thank you, guys. That roll sucked. That roll did suck, dude. That roll really sucked. That roll really sucked. Okay, so now where are we going to move? Are we going to move at all? Our forces are getting feeling a little thin. We only did lose 2 units, but... Okay. I don't want to reposition the Rozak Shrine. And those are these 2 cards right here. I could move with all units from a squad. Do I want to start getting these guys into play? I could change them to their... I can't do that now. I already did my activation. So, but I could still move. But do I really want to? I mean, like, I could get... No, I don't think so. Or I could actually, you know what? Let's do that. No, let's keep that. I was going to say, let's just play it so I can cycle through the cards a little bit more. But I want to keep this. So I think you can get rid of a card at the end of your turn. So I think I'm going to get rid of this energy cloud with the ray on the bottom. And I can still keep the order to move any Rozak models adjacent to the to this guy. So we're going to discard this. Draw up. Oh, man, dude, where are some of these good cards, man? I got like some really good cards with the Source Blades. If they're adjacent to these crystal deposits, deal a wound to these guys. I'm like, or like the energy beam with the Infinity Angel. They're just not coming up, dude. I'm getting all this like move stuff, which are good. I just kind of want them to like be sprinkled about. Okay, so now it's the enemy's turn. We did take care of the now or never, so that's not going to take effect. All right, Void Spectre. Spawn 1 Void Spectre and gain 1. Let's place them there. And gain 1. They're going to move. I guess here. I think here, right? 1, 2. Because nobody's adjacent to this crystal source, and this is the weakest initiative roll. Combat if in dark mode. They are not. Change to dark mode. And then for 2, they're going to cast Black Mark. Attach Black Mark token to one player's model with Void Spectre. Effect, +1 wound if wounded until the end of the game. Oof. Okay, so who do we want? I guess we only have 2 right here, so it has to be this guy. So, well, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so that's that card. And this one. Shadow. Spawn 1 Shadow. Let's place them here. Move. So they're going to move to be adjacent to the weakest one. I guess let's do... Should we just go here? Let's go here. Yeah, let's go there. Still lowest initiative, right? And I'm already assuming this unit is going to die, so if he's already adjacent, it doesn't really change that much. Combat if in dark mode, they are not, so we're going to flip to dark mode. And for 1, Grasp. Attach Grasp token to one player's model with Shadow. Both models are blocked. Remove this if any of these models dies. Man, this one is like really getting locked down. Look at this. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. 2 tokens on that one. Okay, so now it is our turn. Man, we gotta start making something happen. We gotta start making something happen. At least no combat happened there, right? Like they didn't kill any of our units. Do we reposition this shrine adjacent to here and try to take out one of these? It is in dark mode, but it's got 3 and 3, and it'll reduce those values. So it'll be at 1 initiative and 1 defense. Still is rolling a red die, but it is adjacent to our Source Blade, which is going to have 4 attack, and we do have 1 crystal left. Oh man, it's rough with the crystals. Rough with the crystals. Rough with the crystals. I think so. I'm not seeing too much else. Like, I want to start cycling through these cards. Oh, but if I do the reposition, I can't bump up the die roll because this is going to cost me 1. Oh. I think we do that, though. I got to start taking out some of these guys. Right? I got to start taking out some of these guys. So let's do that. Let's do Energy Cloud. I don't want to take that back. I got 2 jumps here too. Yeah, so let's do the Energy Cloud. We're going to reposition this to here. All right. And then we are going to activate with the Source Blades. We're going to activate with the Source Blades. So this one isn't going to move. It can't move anyway because it's attached to this guy. Now this has 2 movement. I could come up adjacent here. Problem is this one is not affected by the shrine, right? So I could alternatively come at the Imposter, but also my initiative is lower. So the Imposter is actually going to go first with 3 initiative. And I'm probably dead. What about the Shadow? Oh, so maybe let's do that. Maybe let's do that. Let's actually, before we activate, we're going to play this move. We're going to move this guy. 1, 2. Oh, we need to spend another one. We need to spend another one. I want to try to get next to this this Shadow. And the thing is, you can't, like, I can't move through this space because there's not enough. The model has to fit inside of the space that you're moving through, and it cannot. There's only 1 space here. So I'd actually have to do we do that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's pay 2 movement because these are all free. Let's do 1, 2, and now we'll activate those, doing 1, 2, being adjacent to this this shadow. So here's what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna attack. It's getting a little clustered around here. We're gonna attack. Let's start with this source blade. Start with this source blade against this guy. Yeah. Okay. We can't bump it up, right? And we are going first because we have 2 initiative. They are adjacent to the shrine, so they have 1 initiative now. So we're using a yellow die. Come on, baby. We got 6. They have 3 minus 2 from the shrine, so they're at 1. They are rolling a red, though. We're at 6. Oh. No! Dude. I guess we would have just removed the endurance token anyway, but still, man. That sucked. Didn't even remove that. Okay. Now he's going to counter. He's going to counter. So he's got 7. Oh, that thing is so dead. Okay. Alright. Dead. They get 1. Oh, this is looking rough. This is looking rough. I told you this. It's going to be a different game than the one I played off camera. Of course, right? Oh, you played off camera. You won. Okay. Now we're gonna do this activation right here. Source blade against this shadow. God, it sucks. Ugh. We can't re-roll, so we gotta take this back. Ugh. So we got 4. We can still do this. We can still do this. They're rolling a red. All right, 2. So only blocking with 2. So I do kill this one. All right, at least we killed somebody. Jeez, man. All right, so let's draw up. Okay, man, we got 2 of the same. Jeez. Okay, so Rozek model may use initiative, defense, or attack of any other Rozek squad for 1 combat or attribute check. So if we do manage to keep the source blades alive, we could battle with somebody else using the source blades, you know, attack. We'd have to use the initiative as well. And we did get this attachment. So we could backstab. Backstab's super nice, man. I'm kind of bummed. I already lost 2 source blades without having the cards that came up that allows me to be adjacent to this and deal a wound. It's such a strong thing. And I have like 3 cards in the deck. They're just not coming up. You jinxed yourself. I did jinx myself, Jason. Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. I know, man. I know. Or we could attach this to any squad for 2 self-repair. Restore 1 endurance token to this squad. That's not bad. That's not bad. But either way, it is the enemy's turn. So let's go here. Imposter. Spawn 1 imposter. What else is it going to do? Move, combat, accept models spawned by this card. So it is going to have combat there. Okay, so if it moves, where is it going to go? I guess right here. Yeah, it's going to go somewhere over there. So what we could do has 3 movement. Oh, I guess it could also go here. It already has units adjacent. Yeah, so I guess it's going to go... Let's just have it go here. Yep. Okay, because the Infinity Angel still has 2 initiative. The enemy already has units adjacent to these crystal shrines. So yeah, we're just going to have it go there. Combat except models spawned by this card. So it is going to combat with this imposter right here. Okay, so combat. It is still on the basic mode though. So initiative values, Imposter has 3. Stream Surfer has 3. But since the Imposter is the attacker, they're going to go first. So I'm going to roll a yellow die. They got 0. That's good. So 3 plus 0 is 3. And we're going to roll our defense. We have 2 basic defense. Or 2 initial. Okay. So we got a 3. So we got 5. We do block that. And now it is our turn to attack. So we're going to roll a yellow die. We have 2 attack. Oh, man, dude. 3. We could still kill him. 3. Or not kill him, but remove the endurance token. Okay, so that completely whiffs. And for 2, Snake Tornado. They had 2 exactly. Check one player's model within range 2 for a hit. Effect 1 wound. Oof. Within 2 range. Check one player's model within 2 range. Okay. So we are going to, let's have it attack the Infinity Angel, since we still have endurance tokens, right? Check one player's model within 2 range for hit. Okay. All right, so we're going to remove 1. We don't do any kind of blocks or anything like that. Very unfortunate. And was that the right amount of cards? No, there's 1 more. Oh, 1 more. Shadow. Spawn 2 shadows. They're going to move combat if in dark mode. So they are in dark mode. Ouch. Ouch. I mean, they have 6 movement anyway, and they can pass through stuff. Okay. So I guess we're going to have them go here. Next to the Infinity Angel. Okay. Alright, so combat. They're going to go first. Since they're initiating combat, they're going to roll a red. 7. Good night, dude. Come on. I'm going to roll a yellow for now. 4, 6. Dude, look how close that was. God. Roll the highest result on the yellow, and it puts me... I still lose, because they rolled the highest on the red. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, next one does combat. Red. Alright, so they got 4. I'm going to try to block that. Oh, wait, did we do combat back to them? We did not do combat back to them. Sorry, we're still alive. We got to do combat back before that one goes. All right, so we got 2, 3. So we got 5. 2. So we actually kill. Doesn't matter. Kill that one. All right, so the next one does combat with us. All right, they got 4. We're trying to block. We got 4. We block. Okay. Now we do combat. Back to them. Counterattack. We're going to roll a yellow. We got 3. 6. Alright, so that one's still alive. Okay. Okay. And that was the 2. And they can't pay for this bottom from the shadows. All shadow models perform backstab. Rough, dude. Rough. Okay. Our turn. Our turn. Our turn. Okay. I mean, what's our goal here? Like, we gotta... Whoever has the most points when the decks are empty. They're getting there. They're getting there. Are we even gonna have enough models left over? Enough... What did I call them? Moodles? Are we gonna have enough moodles left over? What will a passive turn bring us? Nothing really. Just 1 crystal. 1 crystal. Oh. I missed this. This is our time jump cards. This is our time jump cards. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. But it kind of sucks having no crystals. Well, I guess I don't have any cards really with crystals anyway. But the good thing is you would still draw a card. So, like if we played this time jump, you do a full active turn. So this would go away, and we would draw a new card. We would draw a new card. Man, I don't know. I think we just bank these. Hope we're still alive. Oh, man, that's rough. That's rough. We would at least get one gem. We would turn those back to basic. Yeah, maybe let's do that. Keep these. I think we also get rid of this. But if we're doing basic, we can't discard a card. Yeah, let's do that. Oh man, dude, that sucks. But let's try to build up a better turn next time. Let's just try to do that. So we're gonna do a passive turn. We're gonna get these gems or crystals back. We're gonna get a crystal for here. So we're going up to 5. These flip back to basic. And that's our turn, as unfortunate as that is. Yeah. Okay. All right, so they're going to go. I hope we're still alive. I hope we're still alive. Okay, Slaughter Crow. Spawn 1 Slaughter Crow. Okay. Combat if in dark mode. Okay, so they're not going to do any kind of combat right now, which is good. So where are they going to go? I guess we could have them go to the... Ooh, do we have... Maybe not the Infinity Angel. Maybe try to get them to the Stormbringers. They still have 1 endurance token. And what's their movement? 4? Yeah, so they could do that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to move them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Change to dark mode. And for 1, but they can't pay for that, so they gain 1 back. All right, that's 1. Okay, not bad. Void Spectre. Spawn 1 Void Spectre. This might be... we cannot. And restore 1 endurance token of the Void Spectre. We cannot do that either. Or gain 2. Combat if in dark mode. They are not. Change to dark mode. And Misty. Attach 1 Misty Darkness token to the Void Spectre card. Okay. To the Void Spectre card. Okay. Effect. See Nightmare card. So if another card comes up, put the Endurance token on the Crow. For what, Jason? When they come on, they don't get the endurance token. That's gone. That's gone full permanently now. So new guys come on, but they don't get that restored unless they have a card that says that, like this would say. Spawn 1 Void Spectre and restore 1 endurance token. So that's kind of the only way they get them back. But we determined last time doesn't he have 1 when you spawn in? No. So they don't come on with 1. Once they're gone, they're gone. They have to have a specific card that says to put it back. That is one benefit. No, you're good, man. You're good. Absolutely, you're good. Ask away, dude. Or if you see anything, dude, help me out. Because me with games, you guys know how I can get with games. I forget stuff. I miss stuff. All right, so we did spend this to attach, right? Attach to Misty Darkness. So this Misty Darkness just means if another Void Spectre card would come up and it would activate this Misty Darkness, then we would do the effect. But for right now, it's just placing it on there. I gotta say, we kind of got lucky with those for sure. For sure. Okay, so now let's try to make some magic happen. All right, let's try to make some magic happen. So the Slaughter Crows, man, they just went to dark mode. Oh my god. And they are supposed to be in dark mode, right? Yeah. 4 initiative. 4 initiative. Good night, dude. Okay. What we could do, we could try to take this Source Blade and try to attack this guy again. It is risky. It is risky. They do have one initiative, so we will go first. But they will be rolling a red die. But we do have gems to use, right? We do have gems to use, so... But I think we try to do it. I think we try to get some of those points. What is the Slaughter Crow? He's got 4 initiative. There's no way we're going before him. Unless we try to change. I mean, I guess we could try to change to an advanced mode. I'm just not too big a fan of their advanced modes, really. Yeah, I mean, we have higher initiatives on the advanced modes, but their attacks and all that kind of stuff kind of sucks. Okay. And we don't really have any kind of... I mean, I guess I could attach this, right? I could attach this. But I only have 1 charge on there. I need 2 in order to take advantage of the backstab. And I only get the charge from the passive turn. Okay, I guess... But we have to try to kill guys. That's the name of the game, right? We got to try to kill guys. So we do have... And we only get points for the kind of beefier guys. So we could do... I mean, we could do this guy here. Man, it's rough either way. It is rough either way. Is there a way... Okay, there might be something cool we can try. There might be something cool we can try. What we could do, we have 2 time jumps here. We could try to take this guy out, okay? Then we could try to activate the Stormbringers, flipping them to their advanced side. I know their stats suck, but it would flip to a 3-space unit. We could then try to move them into this guy, push him into the shrine, and then attack a different way. You know, so then that new guy will be adjacent to the shrine, reducing the stats. It's in a perfect world, right? But I don't know if it's going to happen that way, obviously. But I guess let's just... God, it just sucks activating 1 guy when we could have like 3. But it is what it is, right? There's not much else we can do. Oh, and I don't think we'd be able to move him, this 3-space unit in there anyway, because if we move him, we can't do this, so we'd have to do either this or this. Not leaving any room. But let's do that. So we're going to activate this unit. Let's just move them, I guess, here. This doesn't matter, right? We'll move them there. And we are going to attack this guy. So initiative is 1 right now, okay? We have initiative of 2. We are going to spend this to roll a red die. 4. So we have 8. They are rolling a red. So they're at 1 defense. Okay, so we kill this unit. Oh no, we remove the endurance token. Okay. Now he's going to attack back. He's going to attack back. Of course he is. Okay. So he's attacking. He's rolling a red. All right, so he got a 1. So he's only got 3. Ooh, yeah, we got to save him. We got to save him. 6. All right, still alive. We're still living. We're still living. Okay, now I'm going to use time jump. Okay, I'm going to pay 1 to use time jump. Okay, now also as I'm playing that, I'm going to use the banner to put that back into my hand. So now I have more time jumps as well. I kept that time jump. So it is my turn to take another activation. So now do we do the same thing? Yeah, I guess so, right? We have to. We have to. Okay, so we are going to try to attack him again. We're paying another gem to bump this up to a red die. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it, get a gem back. So we have 5. Come on, baby. Damn. Oh, that really sucks. I was just trying to, because I had 5. He's down to 1. Even with this red die, I mean, you know, I was just hoping, because now he's gonna attack back, and oh, this might be serious. Okay. All right, so he's still alive. He's gonna attack back. All right. 3 plus that, so he's dealing 5. I gotta try to block, right? Because that's the real crappy part, is I should have re-rolled that. Because if this Source Blade dies, yeah, I can't re-roll that. Damn it. Source Blade's gone. Source Blade is toast. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's play Time Jump. Now we can't get that back in our hand because we don't have the banner. So what are our options? Man, dude, this is not looking too hot. I guess what we could do. What have we got? 3 movement with this guy. 1, 2, 3. Man, dude, that sucks. 3 movement. There's not really too many people I could get next to. I mean, he's got 3 attack, and he's still got 2 endurance tokens. But I can't go through this stuff. I can't go through that stuff. So, like, I'd have to, if I wanted to use him, I'd have to use this active turn to, like, 1, 2, 3, then use another time jump for my last crystal in order to get him right next to here for 1 attack. What about my Stream Surfers? I could use those guys, right? Stream Surfers. We got 2 imposters. We could go before them, and they're only rolling yellow dice. Yeah, let's try that. So the Stream Surfers, I'm activating them. I'm going to take this guy here. I guess, right? Yeah, we'll do that, and then we will attack these imposters. All right, so the Stream Surfers have 3 initiative. Imposter has 3 initiative, so we're going first. We're going to roll a yellow die. 0. My goodness. I guess I'm just going to have to take that back. 2 attack. They have 1 built in. They're rolling a yellow die. Oh my god, dude. I mean, we didn't kill them, but we still removed the endurance token. That's crazy. They got a 0, and they had 1 defense. Okay. Alright, so they're going to attack us back. I forgot they had the endurance token. Ugh, I keep forgetting that stuff. Alright, so they're going to roll a yellow die. They got 3 attack. Okay, they got a 0. And we're going to keep a red, or a yellow, because we have 2 defense built in. I've got a 3. So we did block it. Okay, good. All right, now we're going to use this guy to attack this imposter. So same deal. We're going to roll a... I guess we're going to roll a yellow. Should we roll a yellow, or should we do a red? We might have to try to... What are our other cards? Another time jump. Yes. Yeah, let's do it. Let's bump it up to a red. 2. I'm not going to reroll that. That might be a mistake. I'm not going to reroll that. So since it's a cogwheel, I do get a gem back, and they're going to roll a yellow. Okay, nice. Hell yeah. All right. So we do kill this. All right, imposter. Now we get a point. Now we get a point. So it's even again. Yeah. Okay. And I think we're going to do that again. We're going to do one more time jump for 1. We're going to do one more time jump. You see how this can get crazy? This can get kind of crazy with the raw sack. The raw sack. And the moodles. The moodles and raw sacks. Okay. So we are activating again. All right. We are going to activate the stream surfers again. Okay. Stream surfers again. And we are going to, I guess we're just going to take this guy. And I guess we're just going to go push this guy out here. All right. Yeah, let's keep him there. Let's keep him there. I was alternatively going to like push him down further to here so he wouldn't be next to the angel. However, if for some reason they get a card that says like put something on an adjacent figure, I can maybe just throw it onto the Infinity Angel. Infinity Angel isn't really doing too much for us right now. Just kind of basic stats, you know, 2, 2, 2, and 3. But I mean, with that 2 initiative, it's not that great. It's not that great. Okay, so this is our last attack. Now we do have another crystal. I keep calling them crystals and gems. So let's start with attack here on this guy. So we're not going to bump that up to a red. We're going to do a yellow. Got a 0. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Do I re-roll this? They have 0 defense, and they're rolling a yellow. So I would deal 2 attack. I gotta save it for defense. I think I gotta save it for defense. So I'm gonna keep it. So 2. 2. God. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna attack me. 0. Alright, so he's only got 1 attack. Alright. I was hoping for a cogwheel, because we couldn't lose that. Okay, so now let's do this guy on the imposter. So we're attacking. Do we want to use a red? Do we want to use a red? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. 2. We can't re-roll that, right? So we got to take the crystal. And the imposter is rolling a yellow. 1. Okay. So he's got 2 defense. So we actually kill the imposter because it doesn't have any more endurance tokens. So imposter's dead. We actually get 1 in our favor. That's pretty cool. And I believe that's the end of our last activation. Yeah. I don't want to... Do I want to attach this? I might actually attach this because I think I am going to do a passive next turn. I might. So if that's the case, I would get another charge, allowing me to do a backstab. Now, who do we want to do, though? Yeah, let's do that. Or I could just save it for defense. Yeah, that might be better. That might be better. I mean, if I load it up onto the stream guard, he's still got 2 endurance tokens left. So it might not go to waste. Like, I wouldn't put it on a unit and then just to get killed. So it could potentially help me out. Maybe that's what I do. And just try to start killing people with the stream guard. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just try it. So we're just going to put it, we'll put it like under here. We'll try to make that work. All right. Always craziness when Moodles aren't off. Yeah, Freddy. Yeah. I know, man. I know. All right, so when we put that in, we got a charge that came in. All right. Oh, I'm a little scared about the no crystals. It is scary. But I think these are the two of those challenge cards, whatever they're, the difficulty cards. Okay, so we draw back up. Got backstab, 2 backstabs, and we get to shuffle in cards. Okay, and this is the source blade I was talking about. Use when a source blade is adjacent with a crystal source. Deal 1 wound. See what I'm talking about, man? Okay, and we got the energy beams. Dude, okay, watch her die before we can use these energy beams. For 0 cost. Choose a target space within range 3 of the Infinity Angel. Check all enemy models. Ooh, this is how I one-shotted. It wasn't a one-shot, but the Abyssal Empress last game. I'm telling you, man, the things really lined up in my last game. So I was able to do the energy beam. I destroyed the crystals. Energy beam on the Empress. 2 wounds. Got rid of 2 of those, right? I did another energy beam. It was either I did another energy beam with the like a different card, or I used the banner to get it back. But basically, I just destroyed another one. 2 wounds to the Abyssal Empress again, removing the last endurance token and dealing a wound, killing her. It was a pretty epic turn. Okay, but these are good cards. These are good cards. These are going to be the difficulty cards, right? Leeches and Essence. So Leeches is from now until the end of the game, at the beginning of each darkness turn, all darkness models perform move. I almost said Moodles. Perform move. Man, now I'm gonna start messing up when I say models every time. Okay, and then we got Essence. From now until the end of the game, at the beginning of each darkness turn, darkness gains 4. All darkness models perform a move. That's not terrible. I mean, their movement values are pretty good anyways. And have they had a problem getting in within distance of, me anyway? So all darkness models perform move. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I like that a little bit better than the Essence every time. So we're gonna choose that one, and we're gonna place that right here so we don't forget. But now it's back to me, and I believe we're gonna have to do a passive turn. Here's a thought. The energy beam. Yeah, the energy beam is super sick. The energy beam just says to destroy 1, but it's a free cost. I wonder if that could just be destroyed from your discard pile. I wonder if it could be destroyed from your discard pile. Because the cost is free, and this would be paid from the available crystals. But this just says destroy 1 Razak crystal. Choose a target space within range 3 of the Infinity Angel. And we are within range because we are in a straight line here. And it is within 3. Ooh. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would I have to have the crystals in here in order to destroy them? Maybe so. Yeah, I think I'm going to play that way. Yeah. I think I'm going to play that way. So if that's the case, I'm going to have to do a passive turn. But doing the passive turn will give me a lot of crystals back, so then I could roll reds, right? And block some stuff. So let's do that. So let's do a passive, flip this back. We'll get all these back. We will get a crystal from this spot. And these will flip to basic mode, which is also really nice. Okay. Basic here. Okay. All right. Now it is the darkness's turn. At the beginning of each darkness turn, all darkness models perform a move. Okay, so let's do here, right? And let's do here. Come on, man. What's going on here? Okay. All darkness models perform a move. So I would imagine even this guy, right? Even though he has 0 or she has 0 movement now. Oh, well, that's her movement. So she won't move. Yeah, sorry. And we are, I guess we're still targeting the lowest initiative, right? And now we are adjacent. We are adjacent to the Infinity Angel. Okay. All right. First up card, Abyssal Empress. Oh, no. Change to Apocalypse mode. Here it is. Apocalypse mode. Oh, no. Apocalypse mode. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. And activate Apocalypse card. Okay. So this says the game ends after 3 more darkness turns. Kill the Abyssal Empress or lose. Ooh. Let me just look it up in the... there is this right here. Okay. Let's see. Apocalypse card. When Abyssal Empress changes mode to Apocalypse mode, place the Apocalypse card anywhere on the board. If Abyssal Empress is not removed from the board in the next 3 turns, Darkness faction wins the game. At the end of the 3rd Darkness turn. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, actually, I think there is 3 turns left. Actually, that's going to line up. They're still going to run out. It does say, if the Darkness action deck runs out before the 3 Darkness turns, the game ends after 3 more, which it will. Shuffle the Darkness discard pile and add appropriate number of cards to the deck. Okay, so it's going to end in 3 Darkness turns. Okay. So we have to at least kill the Abyssal Empress, which I believe we're going to be able to do. Here we go. Let's do it, man. We got the cards. We got the perfect cards, though, to handle this. I'm telling you. Okay, so this is going to be sweet. This is going to be sweet. All right, so Apocalypse. 3 more turns, no matter what. If it didn't, actually, this actually extended the game because the game would have been over in 2 more Darkness turns. Now they're going to have another turn. So that actually extended it. That's actually pretty crazy. Okay, so let's read the rest of the card. So we did that. For 3, they do not have 3. They only have 2. Kill any one player's model with at least number of with the least number of endurance tokens. Range unlimited. Oh, or gain 1. Okay. And there's one more, right? There's one more. Shadow. Spawn 2 shadows. Okay. Spawn 2 shadows. Move. Okay. Combat if in dark. They're not. Change to dark. Okay, so where are they going to move? Do we just want to have them move to right here? And just basically say, all right, you guys are toast. They can move through objects, so they can get there. I think we just do that and try to save the Infinity Angel. Yeah, I guess so. They're not going to do combat anyway, right? So 1. Let's just have them go here. I guess we could do this. Try to be adjacent to the shrine. Okay, then last one. We'll just have him go here. Okay. Combat if in dark mode, they are not, and change to dark mode. Okay. Metamorphosis. Change 1 shadow model to imposter. That costs 1. if there is any imposter model in the pool, which there is. Okay. Let's not do that one, right? Because we're basically sacking these guys, so we'll just do this. Change him out. Or actually, do we want to do that? Because now we have our guys here. The imposter is still on the basic mode, so we could just kill it for points. Yeah, let's actually do that. So we'll be closer, and we'll... The stream guard has 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. I could be adjacent. Oh, and I did take a passive turn, so we actually have 2 charges here, and I could do backstab. Yeah, let's do that. So let's swap this out, right? And we'll put this one back here. Okay. Okay, that's their turn. It is our turn. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. So I guess we just start with the Abyssal Empress, right? I guess we just start there, doing the energy beam. Yeah, I guess we just do that. So we're just going to do, and it costs 0, right? It costs 0. So we're going to spend that. It says destroy 1 Razak crystal. Take that back to the supply. Choose a target space within range 3 of the Infinity Angel. Check all enemy models within the target space for hit. And affect 2 wounds. So we just deal 2 wounds. I believe that's the way it works. Time to go big. Yeah, man. But I don't know if... Like, I don't think I... Do I roll for this? No, it just says effect is 2 wounds. So I just deal 2 wounds, right? I got to check that because now I got myself second guessing. I believe it's this way. I believe I just deal 2 wounds to the Abyssal Empress. And I don't need to roll anything. But I have to check. Because I don't want to do this and then like afterwards. I mean, if anybody knows, please. But I believe... Because it just says within target space for hit. That just means like that you can target. I believe so. If anybody's on and knows this, please, I encourage you. Because why would the effect be there? Effect is 2 wounds, right? Right? I think, are you guys kind of with me? Here's the range and stuff like that. Oh, shoot, you do have to roll. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it says, here it is. Check for hit. I must have glanced over this. Check for hit. Shooting player chooses which die to roll, the yellow die for free or the red die by paying 1 crystal, yeah, which we know. Then the player rolls the chosen die and compares its result to the initiative of the target, okay, which is 4. All right. If the result is lower or equal to the initiative of the target, it says the shoot missed, but the shot missed the target. If the result is higher than the initiative, oh, I see. So I still have to roll, but if I do get higher, if the roll is higher than the initiative, then I do the 2 wounds. I see. Okay. Oof. Oh, man. I moved the shrine. She would have had lower. Okay. But I guess I got to get... Oh, man. I got to get more than a 4. Oh, I'm going to have to bump it up with the red, right? Oh. So not so broken. Yeah. I guess the thing is, though, it could still be broken because it does say check all enemy models within the target space for hit. So I guess you could just wipe out an entire space, right? Well, again, we got to do this. We got to take advantage of it now, right? So we're going to have to spend this. And I guess also we're going to flip this to get this back. So I guess we got a few times. We have to at least hit twice. So we're going to spend a crystal to roll a red. So we got to get a 4. We got to get higher than a 4. Oh my god, dude. Okay. 2 wounds. All right. So we remove 2. Remove 2. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's actually not so broken because you have to destroy the crystal, right? So it's like you could just destroy the crystal for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We are going to flip this to get this back, right? Because we have to give ourselves another chance. I mean, we have 2 more still, and it is free, right? Now do it again. Dude, I'm... Okay, all right. Energy beam. Destroy crystal. Damn it. I guess I could spend I guess I have to spend to reroll, right? Oh, is that only in combat? Is that cogwheel only in combat? In any situations? Yeah, okay. 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 Yeah. I guess it's in any. Yeah, it's in any. I have to reroll, right? It's another chance, right? Damn it. I can't reroll. I can't reroll that. Okay, so that missed. Oh boy, dude, I'm getting nervous. Energy beam. I mean, what else? I would have some other turns until then, right? There is another... I believe there's another energy beam in the deck. I believe there is another energy beam in the deck. All right. Is that it? Yes! Get your ass out of here, man. Because that would have been 2 wounds, endurance token, and that, and I get 3 points. Oh. Yes! Yes! Oh, did I? I didn't destroy. I didn't destroy. I didn't destroy. Dude, my heart is pumping, man. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Dude, we went big. We went big. We got it. We got it. That was epic, dude. That was epic. Yes. Okay. All right. We still have our regular activation we can do. We still have our regular activation. So, do we have any more energy beams to just annihilate this? No, we do not. But we do have... Oh, all of our source blades are dead. But we do have the stream guard, and we can do a backstab. So we can actually do 2 attacks with the stream guard. And I think that's what we're going to do. We could actually... Ooh, could we win right here? They're at their basic side. And we could bump up the gems. Or the crystals. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right, let's see if we can do it. We could win right here. Oh, we can't go through stuff. Damn it. We can't go through stuff. I was going to come right here, do a backstab on one of those guys, hopefully take them out, and then do a regular attack. Yeah. Man, okay, I can't do that. I could come here. Oh, knuckles all bleeding and stuff. I could come here, right? And do that. I think that's the plan. Take these guys out. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Maybe I save the backstab, though. I mean, I guess I could activate the stream surfers. I could activate the stream surfers and just come right here and try to do that same thing I was talking about. If they ended up killing my stream surfers, they get 0. Laser beams and back. yeah, dude. You get a laser beam. You get a laser beam. Dude, the Infinity Angel just put like the new crystal or whatever it is that freaking Iron Man put in and just like just unloaded. Just unloaded. That was so sick. I think I might actually try it with the yeah, and that way actually we could still bump up those dice. And again, if they were to kill the stream surfer, they would get 0 points. They would get 0 points. So we could actually do that. We could actually do that. We could just win right here. I think we got to try it. 1, 2, 3. I think we got to try it. Is there anybody else that's easier? I guess that he could come at this Slaughter Crow. Slaughter Crow is 0 defense. Yeah, that's better. That's better, obviously. So Slaughter Crow and who else? Because we're looking at people that can actually give us a point. Slaughter Crow and what's this? Imposter. It is better. Can we go through stuff? No, we can't. But we have 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, we're so close. We're so close. Would this work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. All right, we got there. Okay, so let's make it happen. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right, that's the plan. I could have pushed him into this spot and like had him go here, right? But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right, so the stream surfers have initiative of 3. Let's start with this guy right here, going after the imposter. They both have the same initiative, but since we initiated the attack, we go first. So, rolling, we're going to bump this up because we're trying to kill him right here. And we have an attack of 2 plus 1. I don't think I re-roll. I don't think... Man, do I re-roll? Slaughter Crow does have 0 defense, and he's rolling a yellow die. So actually, I think we do re-roll. I think we re-roll. Okay, so it's the same. That sucks. Okay. So the imposter is rolling a yellow die. What do we got? 3? Oh, damn it, dude. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. I was close. I was close. I was close. Okay. All right, so they're going to attack. Man, come on. Man, that was close. 7. Ooh. I think I give him up. I think I give him up. Again, they're not going to get any points from this. Oh, man, dude. Man, I could have won right there. And I think at this point, though, I can really see them coming back. Because I would have got a point for Imposter and then a point for the Slaughter Crow. Man. I tried to re-roll. I did try to re-roll. Okay. So, yeah, what are we rolling? We're rolling yellow. I'm not going to spend the red. Spend the crystal. 1. Okay. So this guy dies. But they don't get any points. So now we are attacking with this guy on the Slaughter Crow. And we're going to bump that up. We're going to bump that up. So Slaughter Crow has 0 defense. So we got 4 plus 2. We got 6. Slaughter Crow. 1. Alright, so Slaughter Crow is dead. And we get a point for that. Man, we're so close. We're so close, dude. Okay, that's our turn. That's our turn. Let's draw up. Okay, we got another attachment, backstab. Got time jump. We got the time jump. Okay. All right, so they're going to move, right, because they got the leeches. They're going to move. Do they need to? No, they don't. They don't need to move. Okay. All right, so here we go. All right, Void Spectre. Spawn 1 Void Spectre. They can't. And restore 1 endurance token. Okay. All right. Then they move. They don't need to move. Combat if in dark mode. They are not. And they're going to change to dark mode. Misty Darkness. Attach 1 Misty Darkness token to the Void Spectre card. Okay. So I guess they're going to just attach another one. Okay. And one more here. Abyssal Empress. She's back. Alright, Abyssal Empress comes back. Okay. And for 4, Void. Or gain 1. Okay. Abyssal Empress is back. Okay. But now it's our turn. Now it's our turn. So we could still move. They didn't do anything of value on that turn. Okay, so we got to make something happen with this with the time jump and stuff, right? We got to make something happen. Okay, so do I want to try? Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do, I am going to move this guy. Okay. I think then I'm going to do time. Yeah, then I'll do time jump. Yeah, I think this is our play right here. We got to win right here. Okay. So we're going to activate the stream guard. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right. We are going to use these to perform a backstab. And we're gonna win right here. We're gonna win right here. We don't have any crystals to bump it up, but we got an attack of 3. But they can't counterattack. And even if they did, we have the endurance tokens. 2. All right, that's not bad. So we got. I don't know if you guys can see this. So we got a 2. All right, we're at 5. We're at 5. All right, so they're gonna roll, and this is what, the imposter. 1 defense. That's it. That's it. Boom. We do finish out the turn, I believe, but there's no need to. And that's the that's it. That's it. That is it. We have defeated the darkness. I just want to read it just so I get this right. Okay, where is it? Okay. The victory marker reaches the end of the victory track. If at any point the victory marker reaches the slot marked by any player's faction token, play the current player's turn to its end. After that, the player with the most victory points wins. Okay. Booyah. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Jace. Thank you, everybody. Dude, Tony, look, see? I didn't like the blunder with the Slaughter Crow. I didn't like that I did that. I don't know how different it would have been. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know. It seemed like it worked out pretty good. I mean, we got the chest lasers. Like, I can totally see that even though you got so close, it's easy for the darkness to come back quick. Yes, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Can you just imagine if all of these units were destroyed? We have the Infinity Angel left with 0 endurance tokens left. Initiative value against the darkness, not good at all with 2. And then we would have still had the Stream Guard, which could have really helped. We still had 2 endurance tokens with the attachment, right? So it could have been putting on a hurting, but I mean, dude, with killing all of these units, dude, it would have started going right back down here, right? So, and then plus the Infinity Angel, dude, this little guy could have killed the Infinity Angel. That's 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already back down here. You know what I'm saying? Killing these guys, we're already back to even. I could see them killing like one more guy, and we wouldn't have had any guys to use, and they would have just got the win. You know what I'm saying? So, or we could have missed that roll. We could have missed the roll with the blasting away the Empress. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, yeah, but we got the win. Got the win, guys. That's pretty exciting. Again, I'd have to go back and check to see the Slaughter Crow stuff, and I do apologize. It's just, you know, it's with games, dude. You're bound to miss stuff. You're just bound to miss stuff. But that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I also feel like it kind of got off to a rocky start with the rules, explaining the rules a little bit. But then we kind of got into the flow of things, and it really sailed from there. But yeah, man, I do like the game. I think, Jason, like you said it best, this really shines in a PvP. Just the amount of factions, and you can actually even play as the Darkness faction if you wanted to against your friends and stuff like that. That was so fun, man. Thanks for the playthrough. I guess I'll be on a while after. yeah, you're right, dude. You're right, man. You're right. What was I gonna say? What box do you need? You need the Darkness box for the solo if you are gonna play it solo, and it just comes. You're gonna need this right here. Let me go grab it quick. It's this right here. You are gonna need this box here if you do want to play the solo, right? I'll put it like this. This guy right here. This is the Darkness solo. So it's a little guy. So if you do want to play solo, you are going to need that. Well, actually, do you also need... Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. This is the actual Darkness faction. But that's what the minis came in. The solo... This is from the Stretch Goals box. I think you need all 3 boxes. Oh, I think you need all 3 boxes. Because this came in the Stretch Goals box. The box up there. And this is the rules. But you know what, dude? Actually, you could just... Yeah, I'm trying to think of what cards came in what. I think actually the Stretch Goals box did include the solo cards. But this contained the actual figures. So I think you need all 3 boxes. Oh, that's a big box? No, dude. There. Where is that? Where's that cover? I got you, Steven. Hold on. I don't know, Steven, you might want to look at the unboxing. But dude, Look at this shit, dude. Look at this. It's insane. Look how big this box here. Look how big this box is, man. It can't, and it's the crappy thing is I wouldn't be not upset. What am I trying to say? It wouldn't be as bad if this way it could fit on a shelf, but it can't. So it's so big that it can't slot onto one of these shelves. It's just too tall. So yeah, this thing is massive, dude. This thing is massive. But there's a lot of goodness in there. The war chest. Yep, absolutely. So yeah, I think you're gonna need all 3 boxes. But I do like the solo. As you can see, it is challenging, but definitely doable. I was saying at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, it's a bassinet for a baby. Yeah, man. Dude, you and Rufus had come up with some like the Euthia box. I think Rufus called it the a microwave. It's as big as a microwave. But this is a bassinet box. Doubles as a coffin. Yeah, dude, doubles as a coffin. You just go inside, you just lay down, you just put the box cover over top, and you just go to sleep, man. In shame. But I do think, I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I think there's better factions against the darkness. The Dvergar, and somebody else could, comment on this, with more experience with the Dvergar. But it seemed like they needed a little bit more time to build up, whereas it just seemed like, and that's why I played as the chapter faction last time, it just seems like at least these two, on initial observations, that they could kind of get going a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the Dvergar might need a little bit of time to set up, but they had a cool ability where it's like they could actually have 2 separate units attached to each other, like bases, and they could actually take the best stats from both units. And I love the Dvergar. They're like these little, technologically advanced like dwarfs and stuff like that. They just look absolutely sick. So I really wanted to get them going, and they got these cool ass vehicles and these cool mechanical things, awesome stuff. But the factions are a lot different, dude. They're very unique, and it really shines as a PvP. It's a lot of fun, being able to build your deck and stuff like that, and just picking your units and just coming on and just being like, it's a lot of fun to just place your units down. Everybody's like taking turns placing units and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun, man. There's a lot of cool decisions to be made, and it can be simple. I know it's like I said, it was a little bit rough at the start because I don't know, I felt like I was getting a little lost, but then it kind of picked up again. But once you get it down, it is fairly simple. It is fairly simple. And guys, if you haven't yet, please give the video a like. I do truly appreciate it. It really helps out. And definitely, I'm back to the streaming schedule. So if you guys are excited for some more streaming, click the bell notification for the channel. You will be alerted. Batman Gotham City Chronicles on Thursday. That should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. Yeah, man. But this was super cool. This was super cool. What are we at? 2 hours, 54 minutes. Man, that's my what do I want to say here? It's not my longest stream. It's my shortest stream. It's my shortest stream. I blanked on shortest. It's my shortest stream yet. Under 3 hours. Under 3 hours. And that was with what? Like 30, 45 minutes with rules explanations? Not bad. Not bad at all. Super cool though, guys. Super cool. Yeah, and Apollo, it's on GameFound, man. You know it. I'll be there for that one as well. I'm still on vacation. Woo. Oh yeah, that's right, Jason. Hope you're having a good one, man. That's cool. No, Mike, but I am planning on it. Trust me. That is one I'm gonna check out. I promise you, man. I promise you. It's on a list. I got it written down. I've never heard of it before, but I wrote it down. I need an intervention. Thinking of backing the new Chronicles dropping. Yeah, I decided to pick it up from eBay. You talking about Gotham City Chronicles, Steven? I decided to pick it up on eBay a while back because I did see that they were coming back, and that material wasn't changing. It's basically going to be a reprint with some rule tweaks. I think there might be some other kind of tweaks, maybe like an upgrade pack or something like that. Reprint on Kickstarter launch day. Really? Okay, dude. I'm going to check it out. Okay. Yeah, but and I think they want to do the reprint and they're focusing on the RPG aspect as well, which I'm not interested in. But their reprint stuff, maybe there's a few things, but the reason why I picked it up on eBay was because like the shipping prices were starting to increase and I have no idea what the shipping prices are going to be like. But I mean, some of the companies like Uthia, dude, free shipping. Whew, free shipping. I missed your playthrough. SBGK, man, come on. That's unforgivable. What's up, man? What is going on? I miss your play. But I expect to see you here for Thursday, dude. I know you're a big Batman fan. But yeah, so Steven, I don't know exactly what it's going to be like, but I'm want to start getting into the game more as well, just so I can, when the time comes, I can kind of be like, oh, I don't need anything from this, right? And I do believe I probably got a better deal on eBay, even though like it was used. I'm not opposed to getting used stuff, man. If the quality, like if they still maintain the product, you know, and it's good to go, dude, I'm fine with it. Shipping is out of hand. It is, dude. It is. 1,000 Marvels. I know, dude. I know. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Jason had us looking on Game Steward. He's been promoting them a little bit, and I actually was on there the other day. I bought something, but they have some Marvel Zombicide stuff on there. Marvel Zombies. So I don't know. I haven't compared the prices because they have fantastic shipping on Game Steward. It's free for a lot of stuff. Is it free for everything, Jason? Or just like when you hit to a certain point? But that's too expensive, man. Yeah, dude, Freddie, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been fantastic, and I'm happy to get back to the streams, dude. I am gonna try to, like I said, do some recorded videos here and there, but this is my bread and butter. It's my bread and butter. Yeah, SBGK, cool, man. Loving eBay right now. Yeah, I know, man. They've been having some good stuff. The one I'm really waiting on is I ordered a bunch of Conan stuff a long time ago. I put a decent amount of money into it, and I'm getting a little nervous. They started sending out orders probably at this point a month and a half ago. It's already been in the States for a long time, and they're using Fun Again, which I guess Fun Again has been saying that they're short-staffed, and it is taking forever sending out the games, and I have not gotten any kind of shipping notification or anything. I did get an email a long time ago in February, I think at the beginning of February, saying that to confirm my address, but I'm starting to get a little nervous. I don't know. It's like if I know they have the product, I'm fine. It's just that I don't want my order to be like one of the last, which it seems like it is being, and be like, oh, sorry, we don't have enough to fulfill. I don't know why. I'm just getting an irrational feeling about it. I know it's irrational. I just have to have a little more patience. And again, I'm cool with waiting. I'm just going on this little rant right here. Because usually when the games have arrived at the hub, I've kind of gotten an email pretty soon after, and this just kind of looks like it's taking a little bit too long. Anthony, what is up, dude? I'm looking at the game now. It looks sick as hell. Oh, nice. Okay. Jason, can you actually post like a link or something in the Discord channel, and I'll check it out later? I would appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's awesome. And I'll just hop on there. We can talk about it on the Discord. We can take a look at it. Anthony, dude, what is up? Watch part of this stream. The game seems pretty dope. It is, dude. It really shines as a PvP. But I do like the solo mode. It's one of those where, you know, it doesn't feel just tacked on. It feels like they at least spent a little bit of time putting some love into it. Steven, I guess you got hit with the crazy shipping too. Yeah. Hidden gem, pretty deep. That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm all about those hidden gems, dude. As long as the game's good, I don't care how popular it is. Did look into Doomrock more. I did look into it a little bit, and I was reading some reviews. It looks like something I would really enjoy. It looks like something I would really enjoy. I did it end? Did it end yet? I actually didn't pay anything for it, but I think I'm gonna go in. I think I'm gonna go in maybe just for the core or something like that. Dungeons of Infinity looked pretty good too. It did. It really did. But I think that one I'm gonna have to pass ultimately. It looked like, is it a little bit too much like record keeping, like keeping track of stuff? I don't want like a full blown campaign thing right now, like where you gotta write like a Gloomhaven. I don't want another Gloomhaven type deal just quite yet. Youthy is cool because that's still a one-off. That's still a one-shot. You know, you can do everything and then you're done at the end of the day. Nah, solo, I couldn't put a trigger on it. Glad I didn't. Fun again, took a while to deliver Nemo's War final expansion. Yeah, I've been hearing some things about Fun Again. I've bought some stuff from their retail store, and that's been fine. It just seems like they're, because I think they have two different departments, right? It's like Fun Again Logistics and then the Fun Again store. So I don't know if it's just that department is struggling, which it sounds like. I'm just expecting any day to get an email, and I'll be fine. Dungeons of Infinity looks good. It does look good. It does look really good. Until end of April. Oh yeah. Yeah. Tim, yeah, that's crazy, man. Got 5 days left for Doomrock. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, like I said, it looked cool, but I just think right now it's just like I can't invest. Like I have Frosthaven coming. I just can't invest in a full blown like long campaign type deal. And plus, you know, there's like Tainted Grail, what is it? The King's something coming back to GameFound. I don't know when that's coming back. That's crazy. I haven't finished the other stuff for it yet. Mind anyone coming in late about your new project? New project with what, Jason? I'm sorry. Since GK, since you mentioned PvP and solo, I just finished playing Ascension Tactics. I think you were talking about that game before, right? Or was that Adventure Tactics? The game has a really solid PvP and solo mode. I'm loving it, dude. That's fantastic. I'm really excited about all this solo stuff coming out. It's a blessing and it's a curse, right? Because it's great. These modes are fantastic. They're a lot of fun, but it's like now you're like, oh, I gotta have that. I gotta have that. I gotta have that. Discord, Patreon. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, so again, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but I did start a Patreon this past weekend. It's been super cool. I'm gonna try to make it, very rewarding for whoever participates. But the support, man, I'm like stumbling over all my words here. But I did make the Patreon. If you are curious about supporting what I do on the channel, I have links in the description. Head on over. I'm going to make it worth it for whoever, participates in there. We got a Discord channel. Jason and Apollo are on there. Dude, we've been talking about a lot of cool stuff. I mentioned at the beginning that Jason has kind of got us all like purchasing all these board games now. He's been finding all these deals and stuff, sending them to us. I even purchased something on Game Store because he was talking about it. But it's been a lot of fun so far. And, anything helps. I do truly appreciate everything. Just you guys talking on the channel and stuff like that. Everything really helps. But if you want to go a little bit extra, the Patreon is there. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you, Jason. Yeah, the Discord has been a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. I'm still new to the whole Patreon and Discord thing. So I'm trying to, it's going to evolve over time. Especially the Discord as well. We're like working on some stuff and whatnot. But, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun on the Discord for sure. But I'm gonna try to do cool things on the Patreon, like we're gonna do some voting stuff. If you want to vote on some of the videos, there's gonna be. I'm trying something with drawings. I'm gonna have people maybe suggest things from maybe board game stuff that they want to see, and if multiple people suggest like different things, like maybe you want to see in a Planet Apocalypse guy mixed in with a guy from Raiders of the North Sea. I'm going to try to take some of those guys and merge them onto one picture. I'm trying to come up with different things. I'm going to post like, you know, initial playthrough thoughts, maybe just bust out my phone and just be like, all right, guys, you know, here's you know, what I think about it. This was cool right here. I was able to do this. Initial thought stuff. I'm playing around with it. I'm going to try to really make it worth it. But so if you guys are interested, go ahead and check that out. And that is going to be it for me talking about Patreon. Slow down on the band. I need to get on the Patreon engine. Thank you, Steven. Really appreciate it, man. Seems like it could be better buy for the money. Yeah, and that's another thing, Anthony. It's the price seemed pretty reasonable. It did, because the components in that game were pretty top notch too, right? Like it's poker chips and everything. Slow down on the buying of board games. Yeah, man. I hear you, Steven. I hear you. It's definitely a habit, right? Is Blood Manager open for Renegade's new solo game that he have played? Warp's Edge. Oh, more Warp's Edge stuff coming. I like Warp's Edge, man. I like Warp's Edge. It is a fun game. It's a really small game. It's fantastic. Great solo game. New expansions. I like that. I'm going to check that out. Thank you, SBGK. Really appreciate that, man. I guess I'm asking, Warp's Edge worth it? Depends on what they're asking for. Yes, I think it's worth it. I think it's a fantastic game for sure. For sure. Yep. SBGK. Yep. Right there. Get it. Absolutely, man. Anthony, I know you play a lot of games solo, dude. Fantastic game. Fantastic. Apollo. Cool. Yep. Damn it. So I said slow down on. Oh yeah. Yeah. Slow down, man. Slow down. Cool place to just chill and talk. Games for sure. Yep. Any other banter. Yep. Absolutely, man. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. We've been having a good time in there. For sure. Very cool. Yeah, Warp's Edge too. I probably throw that in there with what's the other one? Falling Skies. It kind of like I just, for some reason, mentally I group those in together. You know, and I feel like they're both, like if you like Falling Skies, you know, that type of stuff. I know they have different mechanics. I know they're crazy different. But I think it's just the space, small form factor, solo games. But those kind of games, they're just fantastic. Warp's Edge is great, dude. I'm slowing down, planning on getting Perseverance, okay, this summer, and Dead Reckoning. After that, I'm done for a year, unless something truly amazing. Or CTG. Yeah, CTG's coming out with a, what is it, the Elder Scrolls, whatever it is. From what I kind of gathered, I don't know if it was on Discord or some sort of update, they were moving along pretty good with the game. I don't know if they got like artwork kind of done or some other aspects of it done, but I think they're coming along. So I think where I'm going with that is it might not be as far in the future as you think. In the fall, there it is. Raphael, thank you. In the fall. Yep, there it is. Game Found Play Manager, I think I saw it for 50, if I remember correctly, for all the Warp's Edge content. You said 90. All I have is this. All I have is this. I don't have anything else for it. This was nowhere near that. This was probably like a $20 purchase. But there's like, this could definitely use some more, like the boss ships. This could definitely use more. There's like what? Like, I want to say like 6. I forgot exactly how much. But fantastic. I don't know how many expansions are out there for it. There could be a decent amount that I just don't know about. In the fall, oof. So I was going down and Anister dropped. Yeah, dude, I know. That's the thing, right? It's not slowing down, guys. It's not slowing down. Even with the crazy shipping prices, even with the games getting more expensive, they're not slowing down, right? It's like you either have to stay off of Game Found and Kickstarter and just be like, hey, it sounds cool, but I'm not going to check it out, and just stay off of it to not get sucked into the FOMO, or you're probably going to end up folding. Because dude, the games are just looking so cool, and they're really good as well. I feel like the games are just getting better and better. So it's like you're just going to probably have to understand you're going to miss out on a lot of good games, and you're going to have to be okay with that. But you already have a lot of good games, right? Let's see. This guy's is good too, but Warp Edge is great. Yeah, I could get behind that, dude. I like Under Falling Skies. They got that whole campaign aspect too, though. It was like a really cool story, and the comic book stuff in there was a lot of fun. Slowing down in the buying after the Victorum. Yeah, dude. See, and we're all. How many of us are still already waiting for games we haven't even played yet? Right? What's your backlog? I think mine's probably. I think my wife's over there, so I gotta keep it quiet. I think mine's probably like 16, probably 16 games I'm waiting for from stuff. So it's like, dude, the addiction is real. It really is. Deluxeified my Warp's Edge, and I think I paid about the same, but I don't remember. Okay, Deluxeified it. What do they have? Like just upgraded tokens and stuff like that? And where did you get them from? Only for every Anesthesia, which is many minis, isn't a terrible price. No, that's not. That's not a terrible price, Steven. 400. I thought it was going to be more, and that's everything, right? That's everything. What's the shipping for it? Or For Glory? I haven't heard of For Glory. Spirit Island? Spirit Island is solid, dude. Solid. It never slows down. You're right. I just slowed down this year. 2 years before I went hard. Strategy pledge for CTG. Damn, you got it. That's the one where you basically get the campaigns for free, right? At least the cores. Is that... Am I understanding that correctly? 10 games deep. Yeah, plus I have expansions for games I haven't even played yet. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. I was kind of like Raphael. What happened with me is I went super hard. I got all these things. I slowed down. I even mentioned it on some of the videos. I stopped for a while. I wasn't even checking Kickstarter or anything. And that's when I had that show, the weekly show, the Sunday special, the Sunday show. I stopped doing the Sunday show because I just honestly didn't have any updates because I wasn't checking and I wasn't buying anything. But now I'm starting to get kind of sucked back in, and I'm trying to fight it off a little bit. But I just kind of pledged for Final Girl. So I did that. Great solo game, right? That's what I've been hearing. Haven't played it yet, but I think I'm going to love it. So Final Girl, Lords of Ragnarok's coming up that I want to get into. I'm finished with Unbreakable. Too Many Bones Unbreakable. I added what I needed to. I'm finished with that. Lords of Ragnarok, Doomrock, right? There's all these things, man. Let's see. Pass for Glory, wanted it, but just didn't have the funds at the time. Darkest Dungeon, hell, yeah, see? Iridia, yeah, Iridia. 20 or so. Yeah, dude. Okay. Yeah, Hell the Last Saga, I'm still waiting on that. Oathsworn, dude, I'm so excited. I got the update kind of basically saying, hey, we need your address. We're shipping soon. I'm like, what? I honestly mentally expected, I don't know why, because I haven't checked the updates. I expected that game to be like another 6 months to a year down the road. I'm super stoked for that game. 3 games still. Keeping a leash on it. That's good, dude. Receive Tiny Epic Dungeons. Okay. Yeah, the Tiny Epic series, yeah, they got some really good games, dude. You're going to have to let me know how that plays. Was that on Kickstarter, right? Was that on Kickstarter? Yes, you got the base pledge of every campaign from CTG. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. How fast did you need to be to get into a campaign? I joked around on the Unbreakable video I did covering that. Right when that launched, I refreshed my page. I went to pay, and I was like backer 88. I paid $5 just to see how fast it was. How on earth did you do that? Okay. All the new stuff. Yeah, and Mike, I actually did gameplay 1 and 2. Season 1 and 2. Gameplay only. That's what I did. I feel like I shouldn't have. Like, maybe I should have only did, season 2. Something like that. But I don't know. Because the season 2 stuff, is that proven? Like, is there any kind of reviews out there for it? They need a support group. Dude, Steven, you're absolutely right, man. And that is not on our Discord. That is actually the opposite. Jason is just on there. Dude, check this out. Check this out. But it's been fun, man. The addiction is real. I was looking into Kill Forth games too, trying to find out any of the 3 are worth it. Yeah, remind me, dude, what were those, Anthony? Batman. Yeah, dude, exactly, Brian. Yeah. Yep. Latest pledge was Darkest Doom. But I'm a fan for that. Okay, Darkest Dungeon looks fun as well. Yeah. Darkest Dungeon. Yeah. What was the one somebody was saying was kind of like Nemesis that I needed to check out? Something Doom. Who was talking about that game? It was like Darkest or something Doom. But Darkest Dungeon, that's the one by Mythic, right? I actually got the game after I saw that because I was reading a little bit of people saying that it might just be too much too much to keep track of. A lot of little tokens and stuff like that. I don't know if that's the case. I didn't watch any kind of playthroughs. If they do have those out there, I'm not sure. But I held off from that game because of that. And I was just like, that's one of those things I just don't need right now. Am I going to want it later? Probably, absolutely, right? Let's see. Terrible Addiction, Kickstarter buying board games. Yeah, trying to play more what I own, but good. Yep. I know, dude. It's tough, dude. Simon Tobacco will probably put me in check for now. Now, what did you back from that SBGK? What did you get? Because you're already invested, right? I did $1. So I'm not. So I feel it, right? But I didn't pay, so I'm not completely toast. It does, Tim. Yeah, Final Girl looks amazing. They made a lot on that one, yeah. Yeah, but Steven, he's talking about the strategist pledge, which I believe. So he's locked in for life, basically. I don't know if he's answering it for. Yeah, so Raphael, you're saying you went all in for Too Many Bones? Or are you talking about the strategist pledge as being what's the one where you're locked in? I do believe you're talking about this one, right? That you are locked in for life with CTG. Every single campaign that they run from now on, you are getting a free copy of the core game. You would still have to pay for expansions, and I don't know if it's shipping as well. Are you saying you got that as well as all of Too Many Bones content? Final Girl won't blow you away. Oh, no, Mike, don't tell me that. It's just really good fun. The components went amazing or anything, but it's cult film. Yeah, dude. Okay, well then I'm cool with that. Then that's right up my alley, dude. That's right up my alley. I don't know if too many things are blowing me away right now. You know what I mean? So if it's just really good fun, that's what I'm all about. Playing games on my shelf of opportunity. I shrunk on play games to 48 to 26. That's a huge. That's big, dude. That's big. That's big. That's partly why I wanted to start doing live streaming. I was like, woo, I was spending like too much time doing the edits and stuff like that, and not enough time playing the games. So I was like, how am I going to correct that? Gloom of Killforth, Shadows of Killforth, and Call of Killforth. They're all card-based fantasy type games. Okay. I'll give them a look, dude. I'll give them a look. I don't know too much about them, though. I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but I think you were mentioning that before. It might have been you. Let's see. Darkest Doom. Has a lot feel. Okay, Darkest Doom. Darkest Doom. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, yeah. Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, so I actually went in for Rainbow Six Siege, but what I did for that, uh, I'll go into a small rant. So I like Mythic games in general. I have a few of their games. I do like it, and I liked the look of Six Siege a lot. One of my favorite games, I just kind of played it on the channel, is Project Elite. For the simple fact of that chaos. You got 2 minutes. Do everything you got to do on your turn in 2 minutes. No time for planning. Go, go, go. Six Siege has a little bit of that. So I really like that. I didn't go for everything though. I went for the core game and an extra map pack. Because the map pack is really, I think it's like a double-sided board in there already. So the replayability of that, as well as being able to pick and choose your different teams, the replayability in the core game alone is pretty high. But I added the map pack to make it even more. I think it's another double-sided map pack. And my thought process is with Mythic games, hey, go in for a little bit. Chances are they're going to have a lot of that stuff on their web store. They've done it for a lot of other games. I don't want to say that's going to be every single one, so don't back their stuff. But they've done it for Solomon Kane, for Super Fantasy Brawl, for Reichbusters. They've done it for a lot of different games, and I think it's going to be the same case with Six Siege. So my thought process is I get Six Siege, then I get some stuff from the web store if I like it. Okay. But I do think it looks like a lot of fun. Went overboard with Darkest Dungeon, all in plus some. Well, Steven, you like Mythic a lot, man. You like Mythic a lot. It looks cool, dude. I think the production is off the chart. But again, I haven't really looked into the gameplay of Darkest Dungeon. But from the initial, and sometimes I get like that, right? My first initial impression, even if it's completely wrong, and I'll be the first one to admit if I'm wrong, it just looked like a little bit too much upkeep for me. And I struggle with some simple stuff sometimes. Okay, it's a PC game. Yeah, and that's another reason, right? The PC game. Yeah, if you like the PC game, you might kind of know what to do in the board game. It might be a little bit better for you. Respectable to reviews, and I was I think slept on. Okay, I think slept on during the campaign. Okay. Just couldn't pull the trigger for it. Bought the PC game instead. That's exactly what I did, Anthony. I was like, you know what? Let me just try to check the PC game. I haven't played a single second of it though. But it was cheap. It was like dirt cheap. I got it on Steam. Minis looked fantastic. 660 for the Hoplo campaign for the strategist. Yeah, that's it. Just the base game. I did not get all in. I already had most of it. Of course, right? God love too many bonus, man. That is a ton of poker chips. Which one are we talking about, Steven? Back to Core and X-Men Core. Okay. Shipping over those two games turned out to be like one. God, dude. Yeah, man. That's a lot, dude. That's a lot. Initially shipping was to be, yeah, so it's almost doubled. Yeah, dude, that's a lot. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that, dude. SBGK, we were talking briefly on your post, right? And it just seems like, I guess where I was coming from is I don't get I know the shipping prices are probably a little bit more expensive, right? But how does a company like Dia Games with Euthia offer free shipping? Are they just charging a little bit more on the actual product and just being able to get free shipping, or is it a different way? Either way, whatever it is, right? They've obviously reduced it enough somehow that it's free for the States, and I think reduced for Europe and other places like that. But then you got CMON over here. You know they probably made a killing off Marvel Zombies, right? It's not like this game company that just made it, that just had enough funds, and they're kind of really not making that much money off of the game when they send it out to backers, because the games take time to make. So over that time, it's getting more expensive to actually make the game, right? So unforeseen costs you would hope that they would plan for, but maybe they didn't plan for as much, and the game gets more expensive. And they're not asking their backers for any increased shipping prices. So at the end of the day, once it's all shipped to people, they're not making as much money. CMON, on the other hand, to me, this is based on absolutely nothing, but just, I guess, just slightly based on how much money that project actually raised. And the fact that I don't think they're in the red. I think they're sitting pretty a little bit. Again, that's based on nothing. I could be completely wrong. But given that, if that is the case, they increase the shipping prices that much. To me, it just feels like, and I could be wrong, they had a certain amount in mind, and when it cut into that green, even though they still wouldn't have been struggling, they asked for more. And it just kind of feels a little messed up. It feels a little bit too greedy. And that's why I don't like it. I went Hungry Pledge all in. Okay. Shipping was 100. Crazy. All in without Galactus. Freddy and yours was 100. And then so SBGK got less and paid more? It seems kind of weird. I did see that, Jason. Yeah, the Lockdown PC game. I did see that, man. I did see that. Yeah, and Freddy, that's still the thing, right? It's like, I still think the game is going to be fantastic. I'm actually still thinking about getting in on the game, even with the shipping prices, because, dude, the value, it's gonna hold its value, right? It's definitely gonna hold its value. So, at the very least, if I get it, and for some strange reason I didn't like it, which I think I would, you could probably sell it and get your money back, even with the shipping prices. The differences is company structure offsetting a lot of it for its backers versus the companies just being greedy. Yeah, right. Exactly. All right, Steven. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it, man. Dude, Steven, thank you so much for the Patreon thing. I do really appreciate it, man. You guys have been awesome. I love this community. And I'm trying to you guys showing support, even with the Patreon and stuff. I'm trying to give back as well. I'm trying to come up with some creative things to make it worth it, to make it special, the place that you guys want to be and hang out with. So I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's going to evolve over time to maybe a better place of where I want it, with the Discord and everything. But it's going to be great, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. And thank you so much for watching the stream, Steven. Really appreciate it, man. Pledge to for zombies was 62 for me. Still high, but not that high. That sucks, dude. Yeah. Increase the product cost slightly to give themselves a cushion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're right, man. You're right. It is dirty. It is dirty. I mean, you're raising millions and millions of dollars, right? And again, I'm not claiming to know what's behind the scenes, right? But to me, it just felt like they're not struggling, right? And it just cut in, the shipping prices raised, and they were just kind of like, oh, that's going to cut into our green a little bit too much. Let's raise it for the backers, instead of just kind of eating that cost, because they probably could, and it's kind of messed up. Galactus only had to pay slightly more. Dude, I don't understand that, dude. I don't understand that. One wave shipping, my brother paid 60 for his. Okay. Yeah, I don't get the shipping differences, man. FOMO is real with this one. It is with Marvel Zombies. The FOMO is absolutely real. Absolutely real. They went all out for it, man. They really did. I mean, they got Marvel, right? With the Zombicide. Come on, man. They're merging worlds right there, and they, it was a banger. Youthy is huge. Promoting free shipping. I mean, it could change, but wow. I can't see that changing, dude. That would be... Can you imagine? I mean, to me, that would be even worse than saying you have to pay for shipping and then just increasing the prices. To say you don't have to pay anything and then surprise, surprise, you do. You know, even if it was like, oh, it's only going to be like $10, we're sorry. Like, still, man, I think that would be pretty rough. That would be pretty rough. We'll give this probably like another 10 minutes. Maybe another 9. We'll give it 10 to 12:30. I dodged Marvel Zombicide bullet. I'm getting Undead or Alive, but I might sell it as soon as I get it. Why is that, Raphael? Dude, it kind of also was a little left a sour taste in my mouth. Like, I was so close to backing Undead or Alive. I know Jason was saying this as well, but like it was like what, like a week or two right after Undead or Alive ended the PM, they announced Marvel Zombies. Like, it just kind of felt like they did it for a reason, right? There's no way they were going to announce it. People drop out of their pledge, and then so, you know, to get that one. So now they just got people hooked on 2 games, possibly. Yeah, that would be worse, man. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna. Yeah, I know, dude. I know, but it does look good. It looks good. Been fair. Yeah, and see, that's the thing, dude. Like, cheaper shipping, that incentivizes people to go in more for the product. So, yeah, I know, man. It's all around. It's a shitty situation. It literally showed the stack of boxes. Just to sell it. My kids are pissed that want to open it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've seen that, right? People buying them. Just I've done that before. I was actually gonna try at a certain. I don't recommend this, but like, um, I think I did it with Tainted Grail. I bought like 2 pledges, and I just to sell the one, just to try to make my money back, so I could basically get like to it was gonna be double to try to like get some of that cost back. I stopped right after that. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. Same week, bro. Running out of room. Yeah. Spin Masters, Simon's new project. I was pulling for Marvel's Dungeon Crawl. Yeah, I think a Dungeon Crawl would have been cool. Because that's also the thing. Like, even though this was a while now, second edition, it wasn't too far, away, right? It was still like, they're just churning them out too fast, dude. Churning them out way too fast. 3 huge boxes. I'm excited for that game. So, Raphael, you got the minis version, right? I went standees. I'm absolutely fine with the standees for Oathsworn. Absolutely fine with that. It looks fantastic, dude. Yeah, pulling from yeah. Well, Dungeon Crawl would have been, in my opinion, it would have been a little bit better than. I mean, but it's kind of like a Dungeon Crawl. You just mean more of a specific type. Under Alive as well. Kind of thinking of selling it because I bought second edition, but I love the Western theme. Yeah, dude, the Western theme is so cool, man. I love that theme. My D&D group is extra wedding gift. Extra wedding gift. I like it, dude. That's awesome. It's a great gift, man. It's a great gift. Yeah. Do you guys use any kind of used to play video games a lot? Yeah, I remember you saying that in your one of your videos, man. Can fit on a shelf or 2. Board games, however you need. Yeah, I know. Just to store them. Yeah. Now I try to where it fits. I forget who I was talking about. I think it was Rufus on YouTube. Commented, and I try to, as much as I can, I do try to combine the boxes. But there are some games like Nemesis, I can't bring myself to take the minis out of the inserts. Some I do. Some I just take all of them out, like Planet Apocalypse. Reduce the amount of boxes in there. So I do try to combine where I am comfortable, but still, even when doing so, man, it's still so much. You guys saw my tour, right? You saw the video tour. I do have some space, but it's getting there. And with what did I say? 16 projects on the way? Dude, where am I going to put it all? Where am I going to put it all? I wish I had gone standees. I got everything except terrain. Yeah, and the terrain really wasn't blowing me away. Like, I didn't like how the trees looked. I don't know, they just look kind of weird. But the houses, didn't it come with like a house too? And like, did it come with like some stone walls? I'm forgetting. But yeah, the minis, especially with that game, where you're not going to be taking out the minis or standees all too often, because there's a ton of different bosses, right? And so you're basically going to take it out, have this one-off adventure boss fight, put it away, and at least me, I'm going to want to play as a different boss. And I'm probably just going to go down the line until I finish. So what, with the rarity of actually getting the game out, because you have so many, now on top of it, you're going to go through different bosses each time. So my justification was, okay, the rat boss that you're fighting, given all of that, you might not get the game out for, you know, a few months here and there, and then to fight different bosses, I might not see the rat boss again for another 2 freaking years. So I'm good with standees. Good with standees. I really like the steampunk aspect. Something told me not to pull the trigger. And sorry, what game was this again? I'm forgetting. With the steampunk, Jason. That way I'll still get a chance to play it. Are we talking about we're talking about a Zombicide, right? All the Cloud Spire except the minis in the core box. Yeah. Yep, same here, dude. Same here. Everything's in the core box except the minis. Yep, same here. And I have both mini sets that I threw in one box. Yeah, that I threw in one box. Yep, everything's in the core. Heavy as shit. I'm hoping that they come out with a chest for Cloud Spire. I would definitely be one of the first to buy that shit. I don't know. Space for any big games. Undead or Alive was the last pledge. I'm getting that's gonna be big. Yeah, it's gonna be big, dude. It's gonna be big. Solo stuff. Yeah, if you're, yeah, and that's what it seems like, Anthony. You're looking for some smaller scale solo games. Warp's Edge. Can't recommend that enough, dude. Check it out. I don't know about the campaign. I haven't looked at the campaign, so I can't really say. But this for retail, like I said, I think it was like 20, maybe 25. I'm forgetting exactly. It was a while ago at this point. Undead or Alive. Okay. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Conversation, everyone. Something good to say. Absolutely, dude. I love this kind of stuff, man. I love this kind of stuff. Now take it over to the Discord, right? Continue this awesome adventure. It was a lot of fun, though, guys. Yeah, and maybe this is actually a good time to wrap. I did say in like another 10 minutes. It's 2 minutes from what that time I said. So yeah, so let's wrap it up here. Fantastic game. Really fun stream. I'm so glad you guys joined. I had a lot of fun. This was great talk as well. I love this kind of chat after the stream. It's awesome. And yeah, the game is great. And this is another one. Check it out, right? Another one to add to the list. Not really if you don't get skirmish games played. But yeah. Like 3 of you recommended it. I'm gonna need it definitely. One in game with the space theme anyways. Yeah, dude. And it's there. It's a lot of fun. You'll get it and you'll be like, oh, this is awesome, dude. Yeah, guys. Thank you so much. Everybody on the stream. Even if people aren't talking, completely fine. I just appreciate you guys checking out the stream. It really does mean a lot to me. Seriously, thank you. Yeah. Can't say enough good things about the game and the stream. And that's it, man. Another awesome stream. And then stay tuned for Thursday, Batman Gotham City Chronicles solo. We're going to be facing the Joker. Yeah, buddy. Okay, we're going to be fighting on the Joker, Batman Gotham City Chronicles solo. Stay tuned for that. And guys, thank you again so much for checking out the stream. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, grab some brews, play some games. I'll catch you on the next one. All right, guys. Peace.